Musama, Musa Masirani, Sherifula Kaya Nanga Mawe, Watilora. Ikadiami Madora, Watonderico. Na Musa Jerisana Wika, Watilora. Ikadiami Madora, Watonderico. Ikabayami Mabora, Watonderico. Na Musa Jerisana we, Musa Kobarikanye. Musa Sherifu Jerisana, Musa Watilora. America Sana Nangama, Musa Watilora. Musa Kanso Chiya Berala, Watilora. Musa Kanso Jerison Warila, Watilora. Musa Kanso Jerison Warila, Watilora. Nena Sani Moro no Koye, Sayatilora, Musa. La Liberia Beiko, Mosanya ni chalade, Watilora, vamos a Jerisonade, Watilora la. Na aja dia nanje Musa Watilora, aja Sherifu dia nanje Musa Watilora, Karijatu dia namawe, Watilora, Musa Benata Jele, Watanderigo, Ikadia miye Madora, Sayatilora la. Musa Masirani, Atlanta Guyana Ngama we, Musa Masirani, Mwayesa di Musa Musa Tesirana, Ikadia miye Madora, Watonderiko, Jama Yilereko, Kononi Sarama.
أعوذ بكلمات الله تامة من غضبه وإقابه ومن شر عباده ومن همزات الشياطين وأن يحضرون. الحمد لله أمسينا وأمسى الملك لله. الحمد لله لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، له الملك له الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو على كل شيء قدير. اللهم نسألك خير ما في هذا المساء وخير ما بعده. اللهم نعوذ بك من شر ما في هذا المساء وشر ما بعده. اللهم نعوذ بك من الكسل وسوء الكبر. اللهم نعوذ بك من عذاب النار وعذاب القبر. وصل اللهم على عبدك ورسولك نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليم والحمد لله رب العالمين. أنيونا جين كوني فمي وليك بالمايا سباتي البسالة بالمايا سباتي على عندي أنيوي سلامي تسكا ديانيوي فو أي الله تعالى دينا كولوسي أي أنيونا جين كونو نونا جنب فيك سيني كالالي كان جنا بين لومي الله تعالى بي سلاما جمو يافا باسكو لوم بكا بون nga lumi ka fsani lum bay Allah ta'ala fi wali jumaluin kila ko sallallahu alayhi wa sallam khairul ayyam yawmul jum'ah luna fi samantene jumaluin kaban Allah ta'ala ka jumalune ke kaler do ka kono kila bi kali Allah ta'ala la ni kala dalika ben wati mako Allah ta'ala bi haju jara abina yira ka fo ni ka wati fle o soroka di lanzara le banin ko fe jumalum donc amolu wati kononi anga do fen ke ala ya ambe o wati ma kanga do ke sababa fen ala o ke donc islamay kanka o yoron korsi jumalum ibe salatu shayatilaye sallallahu alayhi wa sallam so minanika salatu shayatilaye ibe fen nyina ala ta'ala bodima madal ala ta'ala fa mina fen fon kenen kaya ala ye ake sababu ye ka balmaya sabati ka anso aljinela ala ambe jumu yafa anga duwa min fanani ke sisan cila duwa le be duwa mi natumbe to ka ke sogoma ani wulafe angole duwa ke islamaw ye madala law ta'ala fala duwa na ambela janma assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh
ma ni ke hala do asantani woro le bi kabi libra kele damara hambi asantani woro tan be barasi anobi ansema anobi am bo bon libra le kabo fangare kasian ala barakiti ala ka fam be barasi anobi mo sema to ko miru masika sian o sama sara kerero nanga miri woloma chasoro doni sokro lumina kabo nimba dana kasim marobia nanga miri kasara milala nula moluka nanga miri o mahabi ani fana anya ka programme kebi ni ka miri ka fo kele mi donana ana molute yano fere defa kono yano ka fo man ka banza ni kenyo kan ka fo ko alala ko anta fe man ka nyo ide parce que am man ka milu ka kele ke alu jara bra ka bosso kono ka fo anta se benale feu parce que dolu bra to molike ka fo man ka dento milite ko rebole woldi bolu ka kele mi ke ma la kele o ma ben mi fana ka lo fana kele fana ni nye o bra ke judi ko cha so fana yere ka fisa o kandi ki wo kuma barato la ha amra wa ha sete hall la ka wo kuma wo wa ke no man ka bansante okay ni ki mi kuma so ma ida no ka fo antema munafiki lo antema hasiru fana antema wati be wo ko kele ne kala cha selo ko la ka man ka wuli ka bo man ka tema ka wala cha selo kan ka na mul fana ni fa wo mo kele ne fana antema bi hambi do bra fa ko do yalo ni la folo so anya lo no wati be ni ju itema ya no ka fo go ju le fe ile ni ju akira nyema tese bena iko mol ka mi fo ko sina muso ko ni ka fo muso ko ay wasina muso pre na ma tasa ma so radi julu la ka ko se an lu fana yoro mi robi an julu mi la fete an ka kenya susuma antena benale parce que plan brele la lu kono a fo ne wati be ka fo ko e mo so ba mi fo chastro ba mi fo alu yo wole ko alu yere kan mo ba mi fo o te ben so anya yoro mi robi an nan ne ko ka kuma an nyonte ani se ben na nyamima kele bra ke Liberia mo te no mi na fo ka fo ko mo ma ko juke ni le ya faka ko mo kana kuma fo ile la kura le fiu hali le makole ka butu isi yera mai kana kole ke fiu motena to la lilao bani ma ko ke motena to la ila ni ko ne ka ko le la foto le la ila mo mu fana kallo Libra ka ko nyako kela to yo lu ko bi ka bo wulle tiele kala di wulle rebel di wulle nisi ko ni fana tuté no wulon asema ya no bi atuna kala ni labi fana ya wulon so ay yoro mi no bi ne ko ni kamilo jane kuma edi mo baluma anyi yano ambe yalo anjuzu kono ka fo anyi ya nyasuzu ma fo ya fali nyoma paka saka kena to paka saka do ko nyawu lo kale mo ne alaji ko mama ko muna fa mo so ya garla ko alaji ko mama wala tani alaji ko wala tani be bara you know so ni le kamira so ta ka bo nyambu ya gbansan ka fo ay ke an gbansan te ni ka marika do ye ka fo jone paka saudi akwe gini bla ofe muna ikini bla ofe muna ka imagine watriko na itimla watriko hali kan fo atemfula enami fo sa usara nyambu yaro idita sa kisi akon so fa nyambu yaro dabla anye bene anye aloka ko ala le harjadi la moma masaya mote mo kala masadi ala le masaya la tela moma ala masaya la te moma utidi ke masadi so ne ko kere mo susula anye kan na mi fo bi anye ya fa nyoma anye hina nyona anye aloka ko ando ko na nyon suduna gari mi suduna mo bi hali wati ro asema yelo abati na ndo areta polije para kira nyanya ma ana dunni nyokuna saya ba ke fanya nyosu duni amora la nyasu suma akira nyanya ma abere mo kile wana na kuwa timana mo baluma ari hangila ma hapa na kanga kuna kodra baranya ma ala ko federation mi aya fa kami formating na abena federation abeto ako anise kala benya ma anu le ana mobile libre anise ka baranyo fe nyama kana gabla la sabati kana jamana la sabati election mara ke Liberia ana mulu bratuko goroma kura brasi ana mulu bratuko ampara yaro fana ampara te benaro ante benaro kumina huku mbelete no iko mara lise tena le brado ante ba akeni ya zuma ba ko be ko do niona so anya handi anya lonka ko kuna boya gamna le wodi kam go alay so herela ile here ya ndafe ko ala mata la herela tun kuna boya damna le wodi ala mata galawma so jani ko kuma na jamfa anna kuma anna ko se kuma mafanani inshallah anna kuma di alaji celebrate ma program kasia bisunno so andi ko dana mo ballu mal di hagli dama anna lu pana ya lu pana di dola kan inshallah akara sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya
ambe benari ba mo klim nan kro ambe do itre ibronya uye benta fa ne fe tumo ba men ye ya wulka kunulong anka bilong ambra folo sin fana nyaila wala la so sawo abafo ko Liberia wo abafo ko la Guinée wo abafo ko Mali wo abafo ko Rwanda wo abafo ko Burkina Faso o beata jamana ledi mais abafo ko Mandenka ambe lodi anya la tara e ba mo klemina boloma ambe yele du klemul wala la so sawo e kalon anka nyoye ke la kubidaba kuna sinne teke anka nyoye ke bon alabram maninkalu ibrahim alabram jansa nyaire no maninkale kelen bite Afrique kono mena sabali ya herabu ibrahim na e fala ko unko munanko fefe na la fo unko ça fait kunya katoro kunya ka wolero jula wolero mandenko wolero ikafo ki boni liberale boni Casamance le boy boni fingala obia wolero ibrahim o tafan fe anko na nyala tra anya silabla andenu anamma warenu men totoya ibrahim anya silabla le cross ça fait anya ben ila kala ni faluma ben dente se bena habadan ni naluma ben dente se bena wala so nyem fala nyew ro snesa foka bolo do nyombolo le namam bolo do nyombolo atise bena bon nga kwa do fo ana nyoye do ro anu ni na kwa ni ko kala butun kwa dam na nema sanche me seini san woro la ko mandenkal ki si kala afrika manden nadan vraiment wol fana ki si woro lo ka fo ko ko bembalia troro mais aruki si kwan kala ba ka lonka fo kaluye mandenkal ledi mo gole trando sa mais mandenkal ko ko la dan no ta ni men fo la kwa mandenka manden teso dana ko tu wala so anye anya hakila nyonka o kote ye mandenkal ni nyonte mente sera bena wala so ba hakita assalamu alaykum
beri doni fo inshallah jani ye micro la temi fanani kuma kire ne ko fana jani anyi be ana gabla ne fana kono iba me ka fugo fere da ko be barana sika bo amerique bi ko ya ka angere la dan andu sini sumina fere da nalu am bari ma musulu groupe mi albolo ya no ko melonie United States la na ya kera nya susuma na luma se bena asiama sama no mi alkora fana tese bena ma fo ko kera yol tede kono kala musulu la kere mi sen ate banna alu bena la lo ne ka fugo modi se ka ke serero ani se ka ke sere tandi se ka ke jamana kono sere urbe ani ye bena ro ka fugo ko anye sere bere ro ko ambe barima ani se ka kulu ke klindi kulu ba wu anta ba wuli an fara di duaro an fara te donaro nyawuruna de anya donaro de ka fugo kan barima tale ka kuma misen baro kan ni dia anyoye ka fugo ala ka here mi kanye ambe ho here dia bo inshallah usa dole wala raban na ko ko ka ba inshallah
Assalamu alaikum. Akuma mi kuna ni wuya mina akuma agbeyani fokase adama and da lumi wala wole ba o menye kuma ale me mo abaden suso ya no ni bi na fe abbe ya lo ka fo ala na herele ka mo anya ka fo numa si bi ko mi mo menye ya la da we herele ala ma obi abbe hali yolo donc ala be obi a iti hali yolo I hakisi I famaji ala nye I dinye nyote matese si ama gbanza ni majini ni mo amasi la su ani tereko ala jaf mama ko ala dinye mwanye mata fe kadinye enyonye na fe kabbe mai ngano ama fe kaminde sebe labie talikulo kabbe meya yama nu ya fe kaminde sebe labie talikulo kabbe meya yama bawo talikule jama na bela ma jama na mi konani wo taliku ye beta Philadelphia yano ita taliku tiaye ya karam aya mo bawo ama alabi ama golondula mo bae ba yoro bele wa shama ya najia mwala ko ala kim besale dafani fele jompela donc ni ka foko iya moba bolodula kama she feki be sa fe il tena moba shola itena bu kojiko so minde menye yala wolo bi minde menye yala bi na fe ka mainga dinomission ni kunu wobe atene afake nyolo mva kuma na sama sise duma mwache misi kono ana bia ko nku ofo amanye ko bedeni kadinomi da balo we to ko bia ko nu abeta sedua sele abeta sesana nyaka ko tinye nunke afa di shoe no kakulatola mu miri menye ya ko ma lo ka fo ma history le mani bi kake ma fe kaminde sebe matali kula wa fo kunne ka wala kunde komina wote ta nyefe kumfana be kala mo adinye ka atinya yi kallo ka fo alakeni dafani. No one is perfect. No one will never be perfect but God. We have to know how to forgive. We have to accept. We have to help. If you put someone on a leadership, that person will never make it unless all of us join together to help him. When he's short somewhere, we will be there to make that happen. That's our problem. And I believe it's time now for the Mandingo community to grow. I'm sorry if anybody take offense to that. We need to grow. We need to rewrite our history. It is time for that. What are we going to leg to our grandchildren in Liberia? Our own people are calling Alhaji Kroma warlord. I'm sorry. But this country where we're talking today was under the power of the Queen of England. Some people here had to say enough is enough. They could be called warlord. But they are called in this country the founding fathers. Do we have founding fathers? Are we going to have some heroes in Liberia representing the Mandingo community? I'm from Guinea, but I'm Mandingo before I became Guinean. I said that earlier. My father was born in Pen, Liberia, but raised in Guinea. But you know what? I was very happy. I was blessed to see young Mandingo fellows getting up and arming themselves to go defend the name of Mandingo, the dignity of Mandingo in Liberia, because we was called the foreigners. Now today we're trying to change that. Today, that effort that made us equal to anybody in Liberia to step forward and speak for ourselves, we're trying to put that down. The young fellow Mandingo people. So what I'm asking you all here today, please, the people representing us in Liberia, our elders, our leaders, they're not perfect. They will never be perfect. But when we measure what they accomplish versus what we mad at them for, if what they did accomplish for us, for the Mandingo community, for the name of Mandingo, the history, the dignity of Mandingo, let's take that. Let's go with that and let's forgive them. Other than that, not only we blocking the way for ourselves, we blocking the way for our great-grandchildren. Don't ask me whether I like that man or not. But what I know for sure, he was the president that conducted Guinea to the independence in 1958. What I know about him also, I was able to go to school from first grade and graduate from to the university. I'm an engineer. I have not paid a dime, nor my father paid a penny. He made that possible through the politics he chose to apply in Guinea. Here in America, you can study to the high school. That's it. You go to the university, you have to pay. If your father is rich, he can be a lawyer, doctor, etc. If not, I'm sorry. But when he passed, Mandingo people come to realize that he was a protection to Mandingo people, but we did not know when he was there. Because at that point in time, we were not allowed to take the floor and speak. It was a war underground war against Mandingo people. And I believe that spread. If Sekou Touré was alive, I don't think the war in Liberia would take place against Mandingo people. And it spread in our region. So please, I'm appealing to my brother Mandingo people here today. We need to be able to be agreeable, even though we do not agree. But let's be agreeable. Let's talk. If we don't talk, we're not going to understand one another. Let's sit down and talk, listen to one another. Let's not take our problem anymore somewhere else. I believe we are mature enough to solve our problem. I Jaffa Mandinga kuma English canon. Na me kandini buyani. So ndafeka na mese la timi engono nyaminga nafeka afo nyaka. Wani mabade unkata dinye. Aye dinye, aye me ya kweta. Bei inyabo ichene yalo, mu inyalo sano. Ma menye ya majie. Ala na mo mulu shola ka abia mwanye. Ala te ule. Wa mo dinye mo ama deme kama la dan kata nyefe. Masela ma weche ma mo to wu mama kama kere. Mate oye na. Menye wu nyoma kinyonke inyo weche mo to wu mama kama kere. Mate sesela. Ase tole mala shu anitile because nu banza mbende. Bembe ya so etile. Ni maka be inyo weche. Gati se mala. Mana mi ya mabe mewula wolewe. Ibe man the storyteller. Kada mi ya Ghana. Kata si Senegal. Kata si Gambia. Sanyi walking. I'll challenge you. Ta ita story buku be mafe. Menye na masa yakela. Oma kuyo baba. Menye na bana yakela. Oma kuyo baba. Wapi menye wa feka mala bi. Kata mashe bembe ya koso. Aye dinya ala koso. Aye dinya anami koso. Mui birdi nyoma. Ma be hacha akasala la mama.
Niki ala kami for Benkuro. Ika arama de amba benro asia manike. Neba meri chasolo doni liberal samina. Manika be wulla o sankene la. Nigi meri ka fo komi ke manike Sudan kelema. Sudan kele ka ke almost 20 years. Somali kele ka ke molu bola jamana kono. Jamana tolu ka kele lu ke ka molu bo jamana kono san yirika. Ana manika kele mi kera Liberia. O sankele no ka bo 1990 tuwanga ko sai. Ama ko sai doni ka kana fana ka na soko no ka masaya fana nita. Alama o ke be nyede. Ni ala ka ke ile minye. Ikana wuje ka joro. Yala ko ala le kitino la ala le fana ka baraka do iro ka fo ke ben di ko se manke na fana benaro fana dise ka Liberia mara ansini do menalo kunao akara nya man se ka lumara kuno fanye berole mumi ka sake de mumi ka dolo ke sakadi din soro wati wala te kanya fanye sanjer ko de ka nyambu ya dabla do bismillah
Allahumma salli wa sallim. Ini aikadinya na feni kuma tabu kano. Kama so mivolo ina. Ini ngada mainya kama isabe fola. Okay. Okay, ailele. Afro my mine. Wole ka hake madali ke jamala. Modern year. I didn't make a law. I didn't make a law. Wa ebony kwadu bonile. Mingani beka kwadu boninga wilo manyanya. Aya sita ya keta like julele. Nena klaya president flanale. Manga umalo misini le demande da fla dana nana ka president kurole. Ike flanale. Ko timini wolo labia manya makele mona bekala kapchi adi kala nala dulo ini mingani kwadu boni ya sabule wa mafeka memvo manya ya brodo jikolo kamo kekle mo fanga welo we klana lo aiso dogro lo kafu jama susu fanga te jamala Nugo ti membro. Aya file ja aya brodu membro. Mi du mina bi. Aya fanga male ala ta ko. Du nyame no. mina fanga di laima ole kange kri nyale fragbe do gane o weke sanyi kemelolu ani sanyi tani lolu ge manya do du mino min seweni asawe imro afuna library laja o weke sanyi kemelolu ngale waso nu akolo fragbe le du mino fragbe do ni du mino October 12, 1492. Manya doja 1310. Kabo Mali, Kabo Lagine. Afana seveni ko secret route ate Lagine konole. Mo ute bla baton kono ni mikunle. Manya uta asena kisia kono. Aya se jamake kafa site kuno kana America. No. Manya do sini kuruno ai ge nyini na fonye kasi kuruno ka aseno samakala siga wena klasiare manya wenye na kafo ai na siga Christopher Columbus mimankai kafo ale na gano na fragwe benya ufrata ne lagine kaje visit ke kamolu manginga anatu naraja wusewani I have Fabuku. They came here before Christopher Columbus. All right. More for na ye, more by the money galani natu nala. Ana ingali kla. Kumanya Africa tali kumin dese kabla labia ma. Tali kum bro. Mobile nalona. Minde na manya yak biala labia kaye. Na feka kundo wigila ay malo. Labia caminata for Macoponians. Mafra Mabiko American Liberians. Urudo do kono. I don't need Darumina. And number 1, quiet see. Number 2, I business seeker. Number 3, I Christian Alado do kono. Number 3, Kukamorinya Maka Kasave Gilala. I don't want to take you. I te Shakile, I Fangelarule, I Sanada Marule. I don't do Kono Labia, I'm a professional mogul from Manya Bazan. I look at Trabu Serelo, Nute Arabilo. Trabu Labia, Nuite Trabu, now from Manya. Mom in the Manya Beku, I mean, Master Bekuna Labia. I have a Mako Sauboso, Camara, Mania. Aleta manya do minala ami masa do mina ka kunte ko te bolo labi ya loben basalu u ke ni mo kun roi ka du fele labi ya ka to maruma allo ka fo mo ra fe ka jero be ka ke dule basalu ni kunu ka doru kibuli wa na du mi fele la kala sei black any more in the call. In South Boso, more black moko, do more really. Cafe, bro. I will any, I fake a mocha. Ina imo makle. South Boso, bra, Bokoma, I find a Mako Bopolu. I let we am Sakele. Sevi Yakolo. Sevi Kano. Mom not we are wate. Maninya, Bani, Fila, Toma, Belese, Utewia. Aki Katra si do blacko, Kata Morovia, Camarula de Kumindele ja, Basa we mi madu leko, Kamasolu nane mrule. Awa we do fele ko hen, Ayason don ko hen. I na we mimina more ruler. O ana gwe mineral kadu do ay bro aya dule bana feka fire bi alumina do sana me no aya protection na ine masami do ki wibutu kana du ko ganani ay ngili me na la ja ngeta be kuntela la o na kra temina aya kin kun right after Mako King George we mo dia motor we no mogbe ani aye ateka fo mogbe ani mo keson pelema wa maso wedum e camino ama wolo ay be do fini no masawelo manya kre ni ria labi ya kata runya fambe ama sawelo ama nombalo mama nya mo so si ni ay mo bi bela kata America fambe mo bre mo ka sawelo we mo bi do ado ka fo boje ita New York mo do ma sialo mama nya mo so do ka mine na ni wole manya ya baraka wa fatimi de mola aya fa be makange klinya makanda krona lo mola ndela ewe manya bro ini nyombro ma history lo afoko masafanga mado wi wuli o sondi atakita teteme o sama iture teteme ele wote mambo ti nyombro minde lo maninya amabito tema be kawe yani mo bade ne bele 5000 loja kamobro du nyombro ma history kajan wa momo mo jerelo e manya manyingala bi mo boni mene mo do magilo I'm not going to be Mali. That's not true. Mona name Mali. Trouble na fola. Kumoba ni fragment I tell for Mako Horian. Horian Rubani Mene. Do me to 7 who talk if I do Mabiko Iraq. You thought what talk Mesopotamia. Be Horian Kautem to Dunyakono. Wataburukai. Aya historian doko Basi Devesi Nico. A historical history of Africa. Ko horian to manya wila. Wo horian keru do nani ka Akkadian rule for more than 10 years. Kata Egypt. Flana nyuta jowati bino. Ka jemina ka ruke sanitaniko. Kumona to nala Sudan. Elabiya kato mo manyininga bi minuto menyale abeka kwa aboni Sudan. Aboni Sudan mene amagilo. Mo bra we are kana Mali. Wa before me na Mali. Mi gro daka ku Ghana. Oda kani wa temi do ko 350 BCE. Usanyi wa fila, sanyi kemewolo, sanyi binani, ansanyi do rulebi. Wo history mo bro. Trois mindele mola minino no history bro wa mindele mola nyina fanga weka mola afanga weka rufela ay bro nyombro afanga weka nyala ay bro du nyombro so ma fe ina we need a new bro to really inakada labi yala ami gija Milo ja manya du susulo inime ambassador labo kaila timi ay kuma moru fe region kono ay lo kafo manya ya amaro bunya kibro no nyobro kamo kekeleni fragwelu ya se mojulu ya se la komi mo million worele Africa kono mojulu ya se kuma million ya se million bi worolo Utatrone. I mean, like Jan, Kibro du Nyombro, Carry John Lada, Juya Mania call, bring your farm baby. Mal Guyadori Mene, I'm more corner, I love you, Maguya Gamilo. More Fangaloni, General got me Frafinella. In the emissary of the moment, me not in Napa Saint, you see me. Kosu Beweke. Colonization book of I'm a majama so majamala. Neka in moko. After that. Christian ya alawe dufe. Ushimi ya alawe wanga. Guya mi moko. Kaboja ade monster de la. Ele mukaka kalo. Ari di yongo ni monster do kato samuel. Ini kimi do konala ibarani.
Nana nya sara tini fana ni nana nya kuma timi anya faka fole ka ko kuma la min na to ko anya kuma la suriya parce que la fana kuma do al fana di ka kanila kan insha Allah jani nya mi ko fana la timi ambe ya no bi ambra ko damna entre Conakry wati na Libra kire da Leon ci mabalu ko ala jukuru ko ala ko ibe simoro ya no ka kene di ko blakuru na kam blakuru la simo ko na no ka kene di ne ko ala nyana ko ala ko blakuru na ko kera mi kene ala la kera tre kera mobalu le tra wala ka din tol ko dinu to ko kan keta ko ke mobalu di wa kere dia ko litwaro ngobi alu den ne wala alu bra fisa oda kalusi kalu den na wa kere dia ko blakuru na wa kere dia ile bra ila dunya ta beke chasi kele mi le bulu ko ka wal kema ka ala soro heraro ite jiari kele ke kele ni ba wa kele ni ba bayi kala ko ibe ni te koroma o kemba ko no kalu wa vasai ko dimsa no kabla ko no kalu wa ma ibrame bare mi na nani tiambi ambara si ando bi kwanye bare la ambare malu ko kala ka man kan la de iba fu ko fa ka mangala de ibra ko ba fo ni fana ka ke ibra ko ba ke no ni fana ka isi ka fu nya ka kula denke amba banja la de ni bela alors si ka ke doni ka dano ya kala nyamma ka bando lo bina pe ka nyina ko be ko kwa kere ko sawula kwa ka nyona de ko belale mune boraro foi mabaro an kana ke usudi an ba fu kanye ko kela al ka mira mita jo ala yo fankadi aluma al to ako itase iba mira suzuta ka fu nya ka ke ni hangli serala ni fakata idise ka ke so nya ka mi fana andu fana mi ya no nya fana manikala ana mo baka bo man ko bla kurun ko be mi na ko la ko le odi kono man kala fana fe kele yanda anyo fana dabla ni la dinke la mo bari ate la bla kurun di buta brake la mo bari di buta fanya fana ya bunya ni ka mo mi ka mansadi ya bunya ni ma bunya ni ka doya ala fana ka ala bra la bunya ko ni ya ka doya ala ila fana la doya ani nan ko se kuma ma fana inshallah umar dawla bismillah wala se ka kuma la sunni parce que na lunna do fana brana al fana dise ka dola ka inshallah
mani banyo anula nani ja ndena mena jano kono di ale moka ke kono di o fe ani ka sianle kono di ave na ke mesia we mi ndele ngumata modo ni lu fe moni modelu ni jusini bi nyoni jano bi anye kai la lele mona fe mi sana ana wula kenali kamle na fola ye ave moy mo we kala jusi mo badelu wota ala mo genya ay wuli tole alu mu kata kundire na fina foye ay milia jara ma ta kundire akata jonne jo manya ye ele alu kata bala moye kamo kuna wuli mo juru kala jusi mo jira wote ena mi wuli ena me kuna wuli mo kata mayala abu fana kata kuliya mimla temena ena mamlate manya ya tinonto so ay wuli la ini sini mo kala jira ay famaji ay nyalaka ay tasiri no site association mine social organisation ta association mine ju kelele mine fama kelele mine bama kelele mine en ay kay wala ay nyaka kemo ba ay nyaka dañol lo muri bala fe wallahi motebe kan mo kamita kabo jalon bi ay ki wi ka fa representer avec bluffire avec kobele mo benda ni mo kabe manya aveta ndo akatala butu ma wuri biato organisation mi sanyi girikaye ni kata nyu soroni mo fanyu na fra moye de ma nyozi eba mo na jusia sanyi wona ko la sina kulma la hinala ala ju kulma mini bi mo la kala kwa kana mo na wina jusia mo ta ni niyo na woli bola mo ta ni wula la kamo be kangrema mo ka afan beke mi ka to ko so se ami constitution severe ala te mala nyini mo te nyina ko mo nyina de ka fa mo te ke mo te sia ala ve alu jusa gbe ya bi avena ka jusi ne lo ni ja ko do ngono moneni ko do ami kabla ala ka ju kala la enya masiri mo mini jusu bola ibu ratero ayakre ave bana asibona mo ba ma conference la ko se ba ja mo sitwe na kitu mla mama mo ka lali wallahi ka to mo kuna wula salamu alaikum Allahu akbar Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. ala mo diama dinuna baale min gani kata ne soyene de ma nyona yeba la biyo kono kala la dia kala ta nyefa la woke kumi yo brother mo ta na fa tim na jusi do nu mu Philadelphia yano amo ben fa bele ba sani mo na to mo ba ne ma ukira kunye ki ya bolo ben wa kai bana ma dia do ben wa to mo mu ya ulu bende wa ka nu bende di nu bende di ma jande ne fo wa mu le ja to mo fa ne nyona den ka ben kele min ga ke fenfen wo che bona ka wo lo ben wa ka du wesu de di nu ma mo fa na mo du ka dunia ana ba ngala ala wata nyefe ala kana mo ala bin ala mo di nyonya assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh
eno nyaka ezabo kelen daluma kabo Liberia kelema kabo kenema wati la haka se Sierra Leone kana se Liberia manikalo tere kelela wati na kabo be benaro wati mina idi surasi de bi lolu ye wati wala morofa fla morofa sabaya dul bolo ale waka kabo ko wallahi kwani wacha asra la moluko alu be benaro wati wala morofa masia kono fankaya lula development ro mole waka to mole kerela wati be yavla ko yulumo bara avancer katati kono kabi morofa kisa foro la dona momli ba kono kana kabi su yali mise namnala kabi nyambo ya damnala kuro momli kura de pane pakasa bolo dio nyambo ya damnala wati mina jo annasila kabgo kisa tibolo wati mina jo ala ka victoire dima kisa foro na envion ko wati mina ki fanka doya wokera kumina wokera nyambo ya le pambe kabgo ni bembali ya dona molute i fanka di doya ila baraka di doya ila alla ko luro so nyam ka nka example dile ka yira ka ko nam benaro andi seka ko siamake nam benaro Liberia jamana o andi seka mara andu fana misini yambi iba mo suma ni kabi arafa ko alaji ko need to do something Dr. Conte need to do something ambra masala sambi sabasambina no andu mira dul ma folo anko na mira anjira wati juma faul ba faale folo jana fana mira jara maka fana seka ke kodi. So now the responsibility is ours. We're not young anymore. Now we can take the hammer ourselves now. So it's too late now for you to keep saying this person is dead, the person is dead. So now come on to me, Mr. Dumuya.
Nenga free nenga be blessé marabula ma wonne ne kuma mvola ni do utimini kuma mulo kafa aye bébé wo jate ye bébé wo miliaye ngato exemple le dila colonisation wa telo keremina kela lagine na indépendance yola ngato exemple diala dinula motimini bino lagine betege yala foi tita mobo moi fa tita mobo foi tita mobo parti kuru na kala lagine ayitu malo parti kuru na kemingela be kadita parti do lagine ka banza ka ki nyoma dule ki nyon fa ele radiale ele piazele ele pralele ele progressiste le ka damana dimpe ki nyon va fo parce que tu ouvert à nyonye brada Afrique centrale ka conférence keye quoi fera fumul quoi mora trata no de mo benabe grève nani kelawelo ka kalo jidika ke grève kenlo wosi ele tenika wosi te aka photo uye anala de ngela brada to uni winga France contre la ka France mi almamuni anglais ou anani kana conférence ke braza kafo frafu ye kwaya dendi kata France makara kona ka dendi ne France kase kwa bena France récompense farafin dem boni wonyale kan kata France ko tirailleur sénégalais atani France na sengala ma woko malo wosi asimulu ko seni kana akana wula je charo Dakar ka wulu tuye quand tu as la quoi que d'aro con la lundi 4h du matin a kana mo fati o bela yakun ka duba de gwese ka bekalo ali ni monument le naka moi leader politique min di ça c'est que trouver ko faye bialo wa keni di de Gaulle na nam ngabdi kafo voici l'indépendance à votre portée les Africains hein celui qui veut l'indépendance ça y est à votre portée vous pouvez la prendre. La France ne fera pas d'obstacle si vous voulez travailler avec la France accepte. Bon moi marqué quoi venir indépendant et cas de France cas de moment que moi c'est indépendant que Frafi que ni c'est indépendant que Kuyata que ni demain c'est indépendant que ni Kafi ni France bare quoi et bare bon beka faut quoi ya quoi la Guinée ka faut quoi ta quoi que ni tu parti si à mami ni ate la Guinée moi bi on voit qui on voit casse de la diabutu c'est gbanu butu parti responsable ou qui on a dit no fois alu fon je sais que ba wule parti responsable ou qui on a dit ako momi de mamine biazo prao progressisto heredia amo beteba amo parti kindate mo betale we minga ni minao mo mi vano benyini taoko amo parti kindate mo bewele kaja to wula wekeni herediale o présidente sekutrelele akeni président nyamanga olewe akakanka ilawo kusulema ko timini labiya kolo karaka kolo karabe kala ça c'est ubi wila beta secret la femi jote woto le butin ana nika sala kamine wo fe woto da fe fene bon ne minga watri nyuma baso ne ma watri so ne do commandant dile manga ka mone ka fo watri balo nandika sala kamine woni sala kawe ngaka ka wole considérer ka ça e butin woka femi joni keko na nile ka sala kale kan vaja na makara kama di makara zala wala bu mutar be watri baso jumande be Mercedes so findene bu ne do commandant le pa alu kenye aje kani ana nini nga sarakale alu kenye jamba ke ko dun ka ke sabre ka ulufa bore ka yabare be ke di ay lo jafo ni jewu nakuma kuno sunyani kala wo joraleka ko timini ko mu timina ko do bela ay le ben ka sieta ko yake ka menia la titre mina boni dunia kono e be menia de londi kani Londres ana mo kai walidi a compagnie mouma a délégation mouma gabon mouma ko en ko ta dia na vinza urina ni wora kana cheda na lende ya butiki badi da ko ulu mo sundere menya ave na anglais kan ta dikono alo adu mado ula we ayedien mota to ma fa musa bia mo fa adu bia fe président kala foko comment sundere mena ko menya minuta ibara gabon ko ulle awe menya dunia tunguna ni fambele tinyale doye menya titre ni kanyaye menya karambele na mala ko kama foike me ata itataya jorolo mo karani baba gwanza makala de karabo Allahu akbar ko balewe ile makram i mo karanu banza wuce ile ulla da karabara na o kamenya re awu makara a besin kono yo ya tuye a nyongo fengate a capitalisme milliardaire luxe secrétaire dina fola ko dunia mindele sexe argent ôte-toi que je m'y mette bestialité vous voyez sexe monsieur konite ko ewelo argent fortune ôte-toi que je m'y mette boy place le nembiaye place kango kiele ou bien que tu as de faire bestialité en anglais best kafo idunyalo te animal a wulu tuye ayinyalo aya fata mana makara aya yadinya te makara aya menyala kungota ala masran di wala mo
Nike baraka we'll be starting very soon, but like we said earlier, this is the 16th year since the war in Liberia. But do you imagine after 16 years people stay angry? You imagine somebody carrying anger for 16 years? Can you imagine if you had just transformed that energy into doing positive things? You know how much you could do for your community? Traveling with hate for 16 years, you know, there's so much problem that we have that we need to fix. And before I pass the microphone, I just want to say again to our organizers again, you have told us that you have an intent to form a federation. You have told us that you have the intent to take this community from where it is today. Hypothetically, I will say Alhaji Nkrumah has failed us. I will say that hypothetically. I will say Ansumana Nkrumah has failed us. I will say Kafuma Kone has failed us. All our elders have failed. Now we want to take the challenge now. That's what we're saying, right? So that's what we're saying. And so we got to take the mantle from today. We're saying today is a historic day for us. This is what we intend to do. And we intend to do with the mistake they made, the elders made. We cannot make the same mistake. Those same mistake that the Pakistan told me about, that same mistake, we got to avoid that mistake. That same mistake, the person is in the authority, that same mistake, we got to avoid it. We got to avoid making the same mistake over and over. The people say, when you knock in the door, expect to put a hole on the door and there's no hole can come and you still knocking, that's sign of vicinity. If we're making the same mistake over and over, that's the sign that we are just crazy. We're making the same mistake over and over. We need to learn from each other. So I pass the microphone to Uncle Sini, that you make the last comment because we're running out of time, and then I'll guess them, we'll just welcome them, inshallah. So Uncle Sini, bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum. Comme il kala ko ni nyame mate kuma siama barafo ke mo balu siama barakuma yemi ambe ya le kuma klinika mais kuma ni ne kaye nyame ma kuma ni anani femena be akun jere ye mindi wole ka sila ida ka denu alu denu mini ye bibiti kuma ni adressé na minuna amo balu bansa ni nyonte kle mise minum baratama ni nyonte alu taturo parce que ni ka fa se ko kele min barata mi e barinke ni do fa do ni te e ba fo ko isem dala do e bara mi ne te wole kalama ni ya kalama ila kun ko te wodi ile la problème te wodi parce que Ibrahim man ka femfe ni ka min be ne mi ene ne to ko seni brete mais ni ka kuma da sama se ne mo do li forma ni libera min kan lo al travail ko seni sila mona na le siladi ntola ni mina to ko seni sila a sebe ye muro ndisa ida kala fana ka prouver ko to ko seni sila na kan dia fana da fa ko to ko seni kroma ne mo muso ko maledi na kan dia fana da fa ko seni ketale fana ni na kan dia da fa ko seni kabrali fana ni ne brete jele le no ko ma jele no kamara jele no kita jele no kaba kala o fana kasiri muso fla le borome masari ka do barakelen tambulo Ibrahim so anya njira fana na nyajo alminu ba fa kale kele kala masari ka mina ne muso talamula sini ko fe ya fe nyanka ka wutu mali ne no la fran badi okay ba kuma yero mi na wodi mananya kuma la manika koka da fara botte manika ni nyonte ni kan ko da fara bokire la manika nyonte yi jere trolia parce que ta lon ka fo kuni moye mo kile ni fo ko ya soron to mamina ko ba soron to mamina ya lo to barakal be kile parce que kuma yero mi no ele dom so sini mo mi ku e be fato nyama tana fla ku dom so denti denti ne ni le dom so de chekele denti ele da fo ko bari matene di ni bari matene dom so de ni bari malendi anya fara nadi anti se ka fara ou bien ni ma so fana ma mo mi ne ko kan fa na ki ma so adile folo fa adamina senema kala mi na la libera mi na rasarlo mi na la gine al kele wule trawo mo min kala wule libera al tinti mani kala similali ko le ko manin kadi al ma ko ti silaw kamara le di keta le di sirfu le di la faire le wuli ma li ko manin kali yoroye manin kadi lu faral te manin ka kanjre mena ne dunyo do tere ye sarlon kala to lo ko mo masari ate manin ka kan kilimpi mena na faada ko bana to le ko masari meni ka fo nyelo ko manin ka dafi ko manin ka tar ko menen na de se faire aramadenya sila mi da kanana ala na manin ka kunne di ala ro mena ka fo mi ala temo aussi jamfala ala e beso la italila mais anna kunne dia ken ro meni ala na so la manin ka ya ro mina wo kaira wo yanka ka be ko ka la kan fana silama landi anna kunne de ro fla wala parce que Ibrahim nka fo ndunyo dunya sando la nko kafiriya mabe manikama amadi manikala parce que dia mi kafiriya la wole mi bidia ko yake yifa dolo do ki la triti da ki boni sunake manika teso ma ika ke da fo ki beke mo da koloni badi okay ma wole dan fara boya ni moto ni ki sulo ko rotun Ibrahim mo judi wori ko to ma karanto ma alba fa se ko ali manika no ma karan ko na da jamana ka pam badi ya ka de so walai dulu mo karanin ka nyane mi kala ile karambali na okara tumaro loni do le la imami lo parce que armadien yo wole de loni do ye la imalo foni ka nyangini ne yalo ne ka karando ke la gine ni ka mani ka ko nyanya fon to sa nya fala nye me ni ka fo ko nyala bara ndala bara folo no net se lo la jamaro kama mais wallahi mbe ko kele fina ila ni momi na ka fo momi masila ni mobeli ni kan ne seni na la nya ko mi ko nda fa nya ne sala na maramo le nyaw do mo bere fanka ye momi na bene lo ala nya ko mo do ka kuma do fa ala ji ko ma ni mala jine nka fa nya ko nye fe mi fa la nya mo ne to lo ko seni beti ye kuma mi fa la te ko ila ja foma ngo londo do ni ne nyani anya bela nyon ka yoro mi do ngo wallahi nal ki su yobe dal ga ne su ya fa ko nya mo de ni awara fo jamana masakenya ka mi fo ku ka me no kaka mi fo ko fala ko fataro ni ko ni ka chaba ko ya bara bulu ko nu santani ko la di america bara bulu ka kanesi la guinea ni ala ko ma fataro seni brete fataro ko si ni femina la guinea ile malo ko mi la nalu kai malo ko me ni kitola la ko wallahi ni fara ku be do jahanama la guinea masakenya le ka fanya ba kuma yoro mi do wele wele aramade ni ala ka baraka ni ibura baraka maludo yi ala tara ifana do soro baraka do ne ka loni do soro na chemo ba do fe legine kuma do li alba fonyana ni ko na fila ko mini nsere ale kamere ni yomande asi ni fele ni ali ala yi kuroma la ko mena ko chele teninte no chemo ba menu tra ko fe o le chele abalu ki sunu tele minu bin ka ko da abalu ki sunu tele diboru kana kana ka yele ka fo teni ye ko min kala ruma se kamin ke ni afeka oleke ana chemo ba do tra la isi obrete we ka fo ne malondo da ka fo njere nyana ka ko seni ko nyami fo lenye ko telo bemina ngo kamina ka bemina ngo kamina ko kamina ngo kamina todi ka bemina le kalasi kakiti ngo ka bemuma akan ko cheni na ko min kalana antu ye Liberia no anya hamina le kafandi mo tolu ma ko nyanya mema la sobrete kami fonya ko le te hamina jere la bonsala ate hamina jere balola no na hamina la mo tolu ma de mena nyamema ko le la sini ko na kriti ale la balo nyina mo lu fe ko la modali ko mo ka ke ba ke salama la ko la titui ko ale kidente mo flate mo sabate ko man ka mo ba min betre Liberia bara be ke miskinali ko wallahi ko telo be mina ela mara ko telo mina international ko dubo kala si femina de wallahi ni hakete be telo la si kitiro mo de sala yesela la mo la kamuke ada be kidi mi amina ni sala mi be fona kana charge mi be la ka kuma ta si da be fatu ya kan me hakera ko hake mi ya ko fana te se bola do hali kama te baro aramaden na ko yoro mi no woledi fore san ko min fana anna mi kala mo wona de ka seria de ka fo akani ne ma de men kala ko ni na abebra fa kilin fore san ko sala lo ma kan ko ala jere la le mo lo ko fato de fato te hakera yako pasale kan ko silama ya mi te tunya di jo wole na ala mali ala e ba fo telo nye ka fo ka woto mi na la telo ye hamina mi na be telo ka mi fo wolo ale wuso bulu mi tibila te kadama anda adamu ka to do telo ka ko ala right ko bara right bablo kwa ye potato green ko kati sa so na ebro me jama man sakele kante ko potato green fi da bulu ko ala drop para babulo ama kuma de ka fo ko albara ben ka albara no ka so labra ni ke do wona jama na da muni ne fi da bulu bi kwa wole ko jodi se do fi da bulu no fe na ba so ngonya fi da bulu ko ya ni wura la dina duma ala yoro mi ba de se do na fi da bulu le ko ebro ye ma hake ye ko mina sela mo ma wole do so fe deni no ne ya fe kami falinye e kana yela mari senti la yela fe deni parce que ni ka fo de ko ma do fo ifama wa so kuma yoro mi do bibi tanye yoro mi do deni no ali alo alla opportunité le ni alu kan ka bara min kaliro ala ko min barata bi ali hakili so wulema wo mo siama mbala albo min sallallahu la kasila ida kala wo siama mbala albo la temba mais ni ka meka ko kele mi ye neni modo de ida problème te ni ma ko ni na itaw ko ale ni wara librairie la ibo e atodi buku ila mara la yoro mi dali wara ye ile ma ko ila buku mi na wala wole tala yo wole kan imma ko mi yo le wala ko mais ni la ka ko no ne ma ko buku mi na wole ne buku to be nyata le la to be la ibara tinye de la se demanda de ce kana oke mo ba mi be kama ni ka che mo ba mi be fanfan abe ata libre ni da dama loni do li ne la nka fendu lonche mo ba lu fen te sanja fala ni fo na ko na ratu mamina nya lo na automata ka fo alka mi fo nya kala teni de ce vali o tolo hakili la to bado degree tembulo mi da ida ka ko non ka krani ne ke che mo ba lu fe mais wallahi e ka mo la ko lo degree ni abulo hali dara mo ri ka fa ake doctor degree tanye ka abulo ni kanine la si nyemi fo la nya wallahi ta saja bi parce que nkanjere sulo mbale mani ka ko joyi dedi ada fatofo ifatodi na ko fo ifa fatodi ado fo o fatodi kuma bara babulo ibrahim ni kanne mani kan ne di sa fo la nya netolo ko seni berete mfato ko Usman berete u fato ko Umar berete fato ko Suleiman berete inyala kala mo min bela docteur digra di o no fo nyina mani kan le dundi sa fo la nya iba me moto mina la fala ko mara boni masa kabla la wala sinin treni alla ko lu sala manum bara o ko normal le dambara ka fu suya mindi ko normal le dambara ni mi suya lo fedi hakidi la ni ka e folo ka fra fala bara ko jeli min yan bara jeli ya e lonni ne modo le yallo ndo wala to da ko mara ay radio bona ko mara do wala ka ko jeli ko le ko griyo ne ka lo men ko non ko ma griyo ko lo men ka jeli ko lo a ko griyo ko ro muni ngo griyo ko ro femini nin ka funya kantira kando di sa lo na mi do ko kanta la kanu ka tira kando a ko ka lo kamino ngo ka lo kamino wala man ka kala ko jeli ngo ma te kamere do ngo ni se kami fina ni suruma nyona doni ngo ka lo jeli mi aramaden fadi do ko lo akan ko wai ni ka jeli sama ka aramaden fadi ko mu yekala la akadisa ngo bro yekura ka ko wai ngo mo man ka société do a flam ma ko jeli ni ka jeli bo man ka ya te ba ko la berisa ngo parce ni problème la man ka ni nyonte jeli la barale ni mo sara jeli la barale ni ya fe ka modo den fudu jeli la barale aramaden ya tunku mi be wodi jeli le tere annatu la nyona mais to bolu na dal ka fen folo mi kana folo al ka ko jeli le tere la le ko foli be lo ko le foli kala jeli ay foli le di joya mi se foli kala jeli ya lonni ne ni kamen ko jeli ya lonni ne jeli ya lonni fana boni roduma manden kamen ko aljama ko morilu wolle ka manden ko nya sebe manden da fola nya manden da be na nya me makado jeli lu kali ya fo modi me donu ni na lonni nya nyini na kadaluma bibite ala nya jamana min kanti na fara mo ma ko ni loyal lady beda bunya ko mo kara ni ne e ba fo ko anthropologist ni beda bunya ko mo kara ni ne e ba fo ko actor de na ko no ko mo sarama le ni e ba fo ko musicien ba le ni beda bunya o beye jeli ale kilembe ni ka me ko jeli ye counselor le loyal anthropologist le historien ne yeso lo fara kanyu mado akoro mi be yal be karani ali afanga ka do koro mi ya fo anthropologist lawyer counselor advisor musician entertainer a peuple kankele do ya fo kankando ni ka kasusu ni ka ma fo ni sera fo ni emani ka kan ni kelempe do so ni momen ka fina ko jeli koro le ko griyo afanya ima griyo koro ikama ima griyo koro me ka jeli koro lo mais ni sonda to ko griyo e jeli le di la kantinye wala ima ya hari jamana ni kan albewle ka fo ko mani ka lo bodi malile membe ka mani ka isoro wa mani ka jeli ma ya fo ko roju manto mande no ko mali ate yoro sita ko mali mande impaya tambara mande impaya de fona fona ko mande wole fodi mais momo ma fo nyalo ka ko mari am fana bara soma woto ma juntulu ni an turuni moye na kana ka isu ya fala nye ile mi isu lo ma mo ba nya fala nye nya lo le do nya fala ile nya an bi ni ko fala mo ni ala ndenu ali afalu nye fe mi sebene ali afalu nye ante modo ni tandi deni nu yando be ko lombali tando ni ka do ka fo se ko mani ka ya gbele ma meni ko ambe ko ndalo ma tando na tunya le wedi me ndalo ma ya ni ko lombali atekele ndire modu ye lonni ni do yala me fo modu la kuna afadi do so fa nyawle bolo ma ya tende aluminu be yate bamso aluminu be yate ali jato molu ko do ye musolo de sa kala chelu de sa kala bala wusiyama tamna musolo ni nyonte ni chelu ni musolo benado wallahi atwala roja mais ni musolo ma bado ni ya fe ka kabila te ya adam na musolo le folom ni bana musolo da jensena to manakul waraka fiu jamana baraba wallahi jamana baraba parce que jamana kono ni wala jamana kono ni ya fani ko jamana musolo le jamana mo kallamadi wallahi jamana wodisi mais mo ba to ko jamana musolo mo ra koloni di ko jamana te kan foni wodi jamana te kan foni wodi parce que bara jemi besi ni de muso yi min be ku wo mo kelinte ya minda afinya kwa le afa ka sali kwa le afa abuso isa ka na denu to wo mo siti ya no mo ya odo ibolo la ile hali masana ga ibolo la ile abuso isa ka na denu to be ya tele yesa ki ni kai muso ni denu to ko ile e femi to ko ni ka ko fento de sekile le te ko kalama so nalu kal da jakka wandi romi do wallahi an wato ide nalu don ka ke tolo ko di adila bamlo tolo ma nalu ka molu ye ka do ba na mo la ka fa mini afeka kere ni fena do ani nyonte alikuma ni muso kasida denye ka fenfen fanya sobela data sobela muso be kasama muso amakenya ka fenfen fanya sobela data aluminu be te ante alfosi de falde na lumakeno do salu mo dama mi yante to minu mana alal daja kanya ira kalula ka fanya ko mi mate Allah ko aluya mademe anya femina tande sakala nyame ma dunyala tɛ nin ka gbɛlɛ k'a fɔ mɔgɔ ye sa i ma mɔgɔ k'i kɔ denni minnu kan ka to an ka biri lɔ baara kama alu y'a fɛ ka baara kɛ hali alu m'a ɲalɔ an y'a ɲa yira ka an ɲalɔ ma dɛmɛ ko nin se wala ɲama kuma min kɔnɔ a kasi yan ni k'a fɔ ko n y'a bɛɛ fɔ an di si yan bi dosofɛ wele n y'a fɛ k'an lɔ yɔrɔ dɔ ten han kuma bɛrɛ wuli tuma min na wele sa lawusila
ni ke hala ibrahim teminya ba kuma kile fo mo minnu ma la celebrity long yurumo do sankura maroya sokono I wanted the emotion idea what look for me to sit at the Duka Hotel. I like the medical uniform do alone, military uniform complete. Ka do one bed doni Dukola. Emotion na la emotion na la gari ko ka pe ko de na import mercenary from Cuba. They all over the country. Look at the big, got a huge man. You saw the man in there with a uniform on. I don't say follow me na ko the mercenary na enter Maria. Okay, now we're going to change the program a little bit. Ana lunda mi afana kwa kumajani Sheikh Dumo yana dwa woke. So I'm bad mi lokumoni Minnesota ni kuma daloma. I'll be hakan ni for jana nye kuma latimi inshallah. Then from there we'll pass it on to our visitor.
I'm going to speak English, I'm sorry. I'm Ishmael Kumara, I'm a son of FKK who live in Philadelphia as well. I want to say 2 years ago, I had just finished college and I was thinking, what can I do? And I thought, well, it would be nice if I served my community. And I decided to run for the president of Minnesota Mandingo Association, and I was fortunate enough to become the president for that organization. And during that time, I thought, well, it would be wise to talk to brothers with similar ideas. And apparently I traveled to Philadelphia during that time. I drove actually 18 hours to meet with Richmond Connor. And I met with Richmond Connor and explained to him, Richmond, this is the idea. I know this has been going on for a while, but it would be good that, you know, if we can bring this up. And I had the opportunity to meet with my brother Billy during that time, and we had a meeting and we both shared our dream and aspiration, and that aspiration was to see our people together. And tonight, we are all fortunate to be here together, and I am so happy for that. But one thing I want to say, the reason why we gather here, our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, and our sisters, and our uncles have said a lot, and but I just feel like the reason why we gather here tonight is to not really sympathize with Elijah Kroma, neither did we gather here to stand against any of our brothers. Everyone is our brothers, both as Mandingo and brother in Islam as well, and we must learn to forgive no matter what difficult circumstances we might have faced with that person. And I think that is the sole purpose of the conference. The purpose of the conference is for me to look in the eyes of the brother tonight and say, brother, during the war, you're one of those who killed my brother, but I'll forgive you. And therefore, let bygone be bygone, and let's move on. Because you know what? If I fail to do that with brother Mutak, what's going to really happen is that he lives in America, he takes care of his bills. The person that really suffer, what I realized, is Seko in a refugee camp, is Mando in a refugee camp, who cannot go back to Ganta to claim her land, who cannot go back home to nourish her children. Those are the people that suffer. So we thought it would be wise if we put all our personal differences aside to come together, no matter what Elijah Kroma has done, no matter what I have done, no matter what you have done, no matter what she has done, to look us in the eyes and say, you know what, brother, I forgive you today. Can we come together and move our people forward? Can we uplift them? This is what this is about. I can tell you, we have intelligent people in your community, we have good people in your community, we have educated people in your community, we have lawyers in your community, we have doctors in our community, we have nurses in our community, we have good resources in our community. The purpose of this is to identify those resources and to put them to good use. And I think this should be an opportunity for us to come together. This is now a moment of division, I want to add. We do not have enemies among us. We have brothers who disagree with us strongly, and we must make them to understand that while we might have that disagreement, we must also have a common goal. There is a saying that there are many ways to the mountain, but there is one view. And that is to say that we all strongly feel that the Mandingo people need to be together. But the way they need to be together, this is where we disagree. But the fact is that we have a common goal, and therefore we can put aside our differences and unite. And therefore, I just don't challenge myself tonight. I challenge the youth, and I challenge the elderly to say, you know what, tonight, during this conference time, no matter what I have against somebody, I will forgive them, and definitely will move on. I will hope tonight that the purpose of this tradition hours will be to identify conflicts that we know that are existing in our community, bring those people together to say, it is difficult, but we can do it because, like I said, we do pay our bills, but people out there are suffering. We hear the news all the time, we read it all the time. Ganta, Lofa, people are suffering, they need their land back. People have been harassed on a daily basis. They want to be supported, they want to live freely, they want to move freely, and therefore, if we fail to unite, that will not happen. I thank you for giving me the opportunity, and thank you very much. If I'm having to say anything against anybody, please forgive me. I'm young, and we are all subject to mistake. Thank you.
Thank you, Bro Kumara. Well, we can see that we're developing leaders in the community already. Well, we asked ourselves, maybe 10 years with these great people around us, inshallah. We'll now call on North Carolina to make a comment, inshallah.
First of all, good evening. My name is Mohammed Sharif, son of Alhaji Fantamadi Sharif. A lot of you here probably may have, probably worked at some point with the old man back home. This is a very absolute Kafafia. I'm very honored to be here with the North Carolina delegates. Here tonight is this evening is Mr. Vamuya Salif, who is our Association of North Carolina. And then we also have Mamiata, and also the person who does, make everything happen for us back there. And I serve as the Secretary General. Having said this, I'm particularly thrilled for the quality of people we have here this evening. Currently, we have a situation like this in North Carolina, where we're really trying to explain to our community our rightful place in society, whether that is in the U.S. or it is back home. One thing I must say, patience is a virtue. Let's practice patience. And we should also know that as Mandingo, if you look at the histories that our knowledgeable people just explained to us just a few minutes ago, we are first class. First class. Let's put that in the back of our mind. We are first class in everything. Once we realize that, then we can actually elevate to the positions we need to be. We need to have dialogues in our communities, and when we were told that this is what's going to be happening here, this is the beginning of that, we were very thrilled to canvas around one another to make this trip. I would like to say to my brothers and sisters and our mothers here as well, success is what brought us here. And in my view, success basically is measured by three things, basically. Your heritage, you got to take care of your heritage. Politics, no matter what, how you see it, whether you like it or not, we all have to be politically involved. Economics is something we have to understand as a community. I'm gonna go back to the first one. Our heritage is what we're doing right, is part of that we do right now, which is our culture, our religion, how we live, our history. They are a very important part of our life. We need to have our children understand these things so that when we are not here, they should carry on these things. It should be our legacy, so that they should carry on the work our grandfathers and great-grandfathers have done. So it is very important. There's a lot of things concealed into our heritage. I don't want to prolong this thing right here. The number two is politics. Why politics? Every man by virtue, by nature, you are a politician. Whether you like it or not, you are a politician. In your own house, you use politics between your wife, your children, your neighbor. You implement politics to make things happen. This is another level of politics. our community, we should inform each other. We should be patient with one another so that we can all be politically informed. It's very, very, very essential in our community. All right. And besides that, the last thing I will say here tonight, we all have to be kind of economically informed. There is a wealth circulating in our community. Liberia today, you see, we send a lot of Western Union than any other person. And that makes the economy to move over there. It's our people being served. Those are questions. I think those are some of the things, fundamental things that actually make us to make the trip, this long journey here to discuss them, to understand these things is very important to us. So without taking too much of time this evening, I will say again that we are very thrilled to be here, and there's a lot of issues we here to understand. Some of us here to really be observers. And we hope to hear a lot of things from you guys that we can take back with us, learn some things, and we can all work together. We understand that there are some conflicts here, and we pray to Almighty Allah that Almighty Allah kind of help us bring some understanding among our people in our community, our elders, our brothers and sisters. So hopefully this convention is the beginning of something that is going to be historical. It is already historical, but it's going to take us some places we want to go, inshallah, and I pray that all this happen. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Brother Sharif, I promised us that you'll take us from place from here, so we will look forward to that 10 years from now, inshallah. We will now call on our brothers from Wisconsin to be able to give us a few words too, inshallah. Wisconsin?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Mamadi Kone. I can say probably the youngest among the leaders. And on behalf of the Wisconsin Mandingo Association, we have a goal. Being as young as I am, can see my Secretary General, former Speaker, we join together for a purpose, and which is the betterment of our people. How can we do this? Is to improve ourselves the way, learn from one another, and that will take us forward. And we need advices from other people as well as they need advices from us. You learn from your young, and the young learn from the elder. Being the youngest, that doesn't mean you are the closest among everybody. And being the older, you can always learn. The only thing I think we have to do is learn how to love one another here in the U.S. first. That's the main purpose of us gathering here tonight, loving. When we love one another, there will be a feeling. Through that feeling, we will always have opportunities to help those who need it. Right now, like many of our brothers have said, there are people back home that need help. But how can we help them? We have to help ourselves here first, which is unity among us. If we get that unity, there will be progress. When progress comes, there will be happiness. So I ask my brothers and sisters that we need to stay together no matter what the circumstances are. With that, I will say Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Before I pass the microphone over, I forgot I wanted to compliment somebody here. Personally, I was very excited to see Mamiata here today, because I cannot explain how much we went through in Liberia with the war. I cannot explain how much she did for us in Liberia as one of the single lady working so hard. You know, I can't just explain it. So I was just so excited when I saw her today. I was shocked. I'm like, alhamdulillah, at least we can see again. Thank God again. And thank you for coming. I want to call on Atlanta, representative from Atlanta, to come and give us a comment, inshallah. Over. Any of our mothers, because most of the time we leave our mothers out, so we want to pass the microphone over to her. So somebody got to be available today. Allahu Akbar.
Alhamdulillah ya rabbil alamin. Mo la tanobi. Nu muso kama so ya denzo ya gbere. Nu muso mo la tanobi ka baka ala tanu mo de wunya ka do wu ka anya ka ko ni ko be ka anya. Mona fala mo pawni mo bawna fa ko fembo mo la ko mi fisa ya mole mo wodua wula suni tele kala woka mo ni ala woke aba jusi ni kala ata nyefe ala woke le min fa muso ni chewnya no muso no le ko mi sajangune kama se mvasa na ete ko matoma ko jari nyinga dake makwegbe so wama wala uti nu muso moka kaka fangata ne ko kemvanye ala na silama ya deme nyami ngoka kata makasi moni mode lala kabulu la itani timini nya kata de ala wo silama ya lo ma we moko wala la to moko kaminde lo mo dokene kabokene ikala nusu yani ngapale mo su yani ngapa sonumi mvasa ne koma woto ko ngapa wangapa bamini we mvata fa kafa la yukwiti woto ole meya kano ko meya ko taw menye afini wan tawle wobani minde ko wobani mo fawni mo bawu ya benelo ati be dona kene ay bokene nu fa nu mu lani yanoni kata na dini ya makata makasimi na nu te dona kene le ka bokene ni silama ya fanga mayate ni silama ya fanga mayate kasi mayadi ya mo bala mo wunya ka baka ka silama le ka ala dinye mo fawni mo bawunya nemi lani ni sande ka la bi ya wuleku wa mo bala mo ma dinye makata amasho fanga ya mo menye wula fanga silama wula wo fanga midini mo fawni mo bawuma ala wadi mo de uma ala wadi mo de uma ne ko ke vanya muso amu wikilo de mo de un be dala fa kama se mikani ni ndima di aditi makanya ba bebe si bebe janda wa abi wikilo awi ni mindola mona mo fama jiminga mo chewunye wale lo mo de un feni kala ta akuni ala oke kala ta akuni ala oke aya fa ndo mani ko convertible ndole wode ndo akani convertible di mo ale di kunani bole na fa ko mo kata kuese le ko mo kata fuete moria ka kante bi wi kata mota ni kama no hukuma kanne so mpe kuma mwase mawa dole makene ni ba wete mo kundi yala wolo ala ne menjiri awe ndo mai wi kuma kane ngba kano taba iko ka na ngba minga kano taba iko ka go hello Mr. President akala mina we ngwe ko bebe fo ngo wa you not available, you not contaminate, you not consume. Akawela ko kwina ko musena ko mamva ni ko mbame ko do ya ni ko asini takanda ko mbame ko fast ko wakana try I say I know that madingo money is harder donzo ko yeah I know that madingo market all like that wonyala chana di mo mawelo ndo kama fa he musonu mbe mo bi akulo akoto mo miela ni aka wela we awe ata sanika teno cross na ya no sini mo kata mashona mo lo mashona secretary wo police ka fa ko yo opine lo fa lo convertible de aka si ala kamonye akada dala wa wurungula takata di ni mama kaba kachema wurungula takata di ma kuna ta la kwa imini yangu na ta la kwa ila bida wia kama so njete ile kakata kwa ile wo ko da cheme wo amini ku ya la kwa isalale wo ko continue yubo dawala ka ngo mi da to continue yubo wende to kamera ko inge wa ito jasna wa ile ngo yakuma wele tunere so nu mona ta ngapa mo cheuka sawa kama de usawa mona wakaminde mona nyonyele kala ngwa mo dokere amo bokine monu damunu ni amo ka dokere na mo ka bokine ala do ka dinya mo ka mo bale oke so me ya mi nani ni amo dinya ala ko so ani mi ko so mo dewu fembe bo moro mo be fisa mo le amo do wo ka mo dewu nye amo lu afasala kala wo ka mo ni ala woke kala wo ka mo ni ala woke fanga me ya la lo ngapa mini we ato ngapa denu mini we mana we asole we nu fa uta faule na ngapa ba mi gungunde ani we la ifonsia la ikuiti ka kumplati sabe makanda abi so mo dule anyway wo boni mi de ko na mo fa wona dona kene ka bokene so amo do kene ka bokene sa ala me yakulata so mi de enve ka fanye bole we no muso ala la de monye mo chew ala la de monye ala mo de wuta nyefe ala mo chew wuta nyefe mo de mu beta kiyama mo che mu beta kiyama mo ba de mu beta kiyama ala la hinala min va ka fanye ba wele
right now jana anye ana karamo kekili ana ka sanse man ni ke fanani iko mana luna lulu fana barana alisi ka lu haketu tuma do alisi ka maybe mo lulu jateta mindi kumani for maybe 2-3 minutes. I want to touch maybe make a few comments for 2-3 minutes inshallah. I understand Atlanta is not here, they are in the hotel, and Texas is also not here. So anybody that want to make a comment, so we just give maybe few people just few comments to make.
Assalamu alaikum. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi allazi hadana li hadha wa ma kunna linahtadiya lawla an hadana Allah. Mbeseka fo me kanu. Ne ala tanu ala mina mani alu kanana kama la denya bi. Nuni alu dire se majie kanana nyala tima makana. We nyado na afama history kokoromu no timini generation su timi dunia kono. Generation suela isuela ni kanele ifana kede kule kala isato ni kanele fana na generation mi ka soro alu soro ntinole kabotino kasatino amo foimano malu kede mi le fa ya munya so wunya do no lo mo bia sama labi kono mo chon bawo mana fa ngo akarani dita bon dete gam vako ana kumi mano akala nya no generation mano mo ta la kulila mo PhD sio mo master soro me tono tala boga wa soro la yimi yo community madame e ma tono so ya karana mo susu yana ne usas dina chilana ni minga sallallahu alaihi wasallam ala na nyara wa yake di 10 ashratakal akrabi itiyamu ulefa tali na ta mo go fe adami ya mo mafro ikakala nyanyama you don't have constituent political base you are useless tina foi mano ya dunya telo ya kala tani wuna fana so nyama kan ma nyado ma community law 10 years you didn't struggle bani ma boni nyama ga labie promise me din ala be ko kara ka monye ala sini de kama makono wa nyama ma wi atana kala wa nuridu an namuna allazina ustudifu fil ard wal naj'aluhu a'imatan wal naj'alul warisin itana to asuno la ka okay fi wile so wunya do amino ele yo promise me din mama ma fa ka promise wo ke wa nyama ti mama wi atisikela afana do tisikela nyama ma belo jala ka kana be kun fala atana foi mano na nyama belo dalu mine wala because yoga kumalaika kumaikuno inyaro kwano be islama ele wa tasimu bihablillahi jami'an wala tafaraku واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار ما نالوتي وبيلما ما بتي بيمبيلمان ما على ما فهمينه أنا ملياو بيامولا ولو كما أنا كاكيني كو أي بوكة على يجورو لا كنا ما كاكيني أتنا كافويل وكمي وكمينة منا تكو personal problem petty jealousy, greed, all my community la talko. Be offer la ma community ta do nyefe be se ka jele nye do tafaka tre. Generation susu nyama tri nyonye accountability te no, transparency te no. O banye dali mo ka kuma kada ma kada si dunia ba matena ta roya. First of all, generation me ni if I woka sala o ibemo I made di ma wole ala mine wole get the legacy le e wonu ya amara mo te gbemi na mo atimi na demo mo because let me meet to the mo be wole wo kera so ko nu we setano mo say bisawani ko mo we say leadership ama du kele mi la fama dunya mo kele mi fa yango mo ma belo mo ti de fui la fuki nyo attack no proud failure generation kele mi la fola I feel very frustrated o hamile ne la watibe ngele mi la fa ndenya mveni ne mafui mono because na kara na mo ma belo ima belo mi de keni mo na fola awu jafa wulu ma wuti se jafa ajema ko ka ke mo la nyanya ma adamade susu ko be defole kala wa mu defo kala bebe minele bom ya ko se kola defo maga ko na mi kani defole kene yo wa ay jafama wani gabo ko le fana buyeni ko ite jafama dila da itafe ya community da nyafa so komi traditional awali ni wati sama teno ngede ngose ko na haya mako ala na fumu ko na fe ka ko ka anye mo unu tewole mo ko suppress kene duka ana atonyana yo mola boni nyam ga labi kama gben ala mi ka wulu nya wole kero temma bo wisi asunu lati na kinya wal najhalu aimatan ngade wulu kala minele kundi wu business executive tone to millionaire bo itese kale nya mabelo ama fe labi ne yon bodu na wo ay ajegene business la the first of it come in history may wo ka chief of staff aimatan wole ko wal najhalu warisin wole ko era wo kun yawo mafe chief of staff wo balo we know that you know military acclaiming, but they became the strongest force in the country. And abomugi nyonko hadoka binda meko. Oh, focus on foreign. If foreign it no, you will bola mafeti money be bina. Benayina. Wa do wule ma befe. Ko susu timini mo susu sani. Mala de la hina bela. Ina ba ma fo kala ke chase la kaw. Ina ba ima ba ma fo. A susu abena struggle kala. Abena kamilo abena ka ko market kie. I was in the 10th grade when the general said, well, Dumuya, I look at the 4 mayor yale. April 6, Accra. Dumuya will 4 mayor yanye. Jongo who is second, from who will molifata, who will bata sera, unuta lakwila, nutane lakwila, nuko ngumaka ala bina lekaya seka fulo, ma ubilema. Na mama kekine, atana jafa mama. Ukumate, because ana struggle leka wall. Struggle can kuminela. For educated people, we come kene, more generation. National conspiracy, self-conspiracy, and it becomes self-destructiveness. Jama moko, mama jeko. It already. It's not there. So I am matami for alabini way. I can make a kundi ule mate se kundi le fa ibelo. Alwarisin, we jama na mini wa nyala. Aya na ko labi masa ya kubale foita na faina. Mo susu yana ne umikado masala la kalo wa masaya te foile unity ele ko bale na moka belo who can change the public perception against our community and eventually anybody will emerge as president te yanka bana ga president sala me je no ala yana kale inama amuru iza arada an yaf kodi ka fo kun fa yakun ke masala wo kale ili nyaaro ko we jema so e ka tinole the most powerful rebel leader mo wa ben mon autonomy de sur la fin for taking personal problem as community problem for my whole tabia the traditional wali we have forgot kuma tangos no assalamu alaikum
thank you very much. Yeah, what's your name? Minnesota. I think Minnesota producing also. Rokumara? Okay, how mother wants to make a comment to inshallah.
Bismillah. Kumami mbeka fo. Malwa ni komi kuna yano ni bi. Maka na nsini akuna. Wale kama so benfe. Yo dini ya kumana sa yo ndani. Primo ko ida mina lo na adamina ni salali yo. Ona no so salali. Ya benti make atile na ka yuro mbole. I benti make atile na ki yonga kana. Muta udo alobi na salali yo. Muso ulete fangala ni. Ko tibe nala cheute muso ule kila. Kama so mo boni kela buluma. Fanga be muso la yo ya katimi che koka. Muso unulete alimote refugee malomi so la mata felela. Kadi ama ayeta kisesa kali inuma akabe kotia kisebe dasa otibe fo manye waka munyo na de ka wali binyonga mutibe madimi na walo moy wali binyonga ka di ay basi sankata basi maro moto ni yeno borole ma ha kana yumbo ko jere jere da mina ka to la kana labi e borla soro ile fefe kele mini ama hakili di mom matite na haki soro abutu kele ma haki di mom matina na haki soro abutu mo mi folanye ay lo ja ay kekirene abi lo ja ka kekirene bene ko be dia nu muso fani mo be se kilo akola wanya luma be do cheni do che beni dalo mo tena na bena mo bo tena la jikengo ay nu muso organization me dena nya che u benda tena na bena so min beni oro fo che u do ja ka be na ka kekirene o aka mo be se ka fanga soro mo jumuru mo ko wanya nyama kekirene mo tena na fanga soro la ma ala wati be mo kata mo nyona binale na trefla mengo ako ko su bedi internet la be de umbolo mo ko mo mele awo be tu lo to wa kala muru mo ko abe fanga soro mo ma abe fanga soro mo ma mo fa internet ni lola ka fo ko mo ko to ma jana ko ma fola anya ko e mi ko to ko awa boy no ba alu muru be ndalo e mi ni utu mo ko mo jere gbu nyongo so ay lo ja ay wodaba be miri kala min na nyama be fa miri donga ni nyami ma be miri bitelema mo abolo mi malabi no ti ma long ka fo mo abolo ma bilabi mo te na kete no ka fo me yete na kete minde na wakala be na waka mo be do fangala fe fe sini ni fe koka mo be sonne bela son mi bela nyami gata mi ke aya fanyana awo fa oti nyana na akake son bla fene abla ya fa nda bla fene o waka mo be se kila dama abla nyaminga wa ma fa ka ko ma gbanza bi nyona wa ka be ka tinye mi ndoye atoto tare kunete nore mo do buru ma bi mo te fo ma fo de uta sebuto nu jera guta wa di be ke woro mo be finge mo be timi mi no mo be se abe ke sele ay lo ja ay bel
but I think that we get sufficient warning here and sufficient currently. And this is an advance warning also to the federation that's going to be formed. You get a lot of information here that you need to make use of. So again, for us that are coming up again, young leaders, we always give warning again, learn from the mistake of the past. Learn from the mistake of our brothers that passed before us, so that we can correct ourselves and make good judgment, inshallah. We want to get 2 more comments, then inshallah, then we're going to close the session from here. Okay.
Not only here in the United States, but everywhere in the world, more especially where we came from, our homeland. Most of you were in Philadelphia during the All Madingo Convention. We initiated that. And we're going to continue this everywhere we meet in the United States, in any Madingo community, to carry this traditional hour so that we can bring about issues affecting our community, find a resolution to it, reconcile, so that we will move forward. And first of all, I ask every one of you, when you come here, be respectful. If you don't have anything to say, just give a mic to people who want to speak. You only have 5 minutes. Our imam will open this with 5 minutes. Our imams will also close it, with 5 minutes. Every speaker that comes up here going to speak based on the institution they come from. We have some institutional leaders among us here. The community, people are speaking here based on the community. I know everyone all have something to say. People are also speaking here because they are elder in our community. We want to give them the respect to give us some wise solution to our issue completing our community. We invited our Imam Zakaria, who is the Imam for this mosque. We have representative of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Liberia, Mr. Ahmed Salif is here. We have president from various Madingo community. They share this. It's a reconciliation process. Going to talk about issues, solution in 5 years, in 10 years. It's not about us, our children, not about the Western way of living. We also have to focus on our tradition, our religion, where we came from. And following that, I believe, inshallah, when we follow that, Allah will guide us in the right way that He stated in Surah Al-Fatiha. So, Imam.
More. But I would like my brother Kalim to give a very short introductory opening for you. I've already given my introduction. And what we have for you is to pray. We have been praying and we pray that Allah make things easier. Forget about everything and re-establish your relationship, inshallah, as Muslims. Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah, inna alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa natubu ilayh. Inna alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa natubu ilayh. We'd like just to mention very, very few things. One of the most difficult things to do is to speak from now for the next 5 years, I heard, in the next 10 years, and for our kids and for our grandkids, and inshallah ta'ala for their kids and their grandkids. However, as we've just seen in the last few moments, a sense of organization. And what's very interesting is that I've seen in the last few moments that everyone wants to participate in the organization. This, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is min al-na'matullah azza wa jalla. Even though it sometimes looks like it's a disorganized matter of organizing, everyone was participating. I must have heard 10 or 12 voices. Go this way, the sisters here, open up here, this. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. As long as we keep this kind of spirit, then inshallah ta'ala, we will progress. This is what progress is made about. It's of course not made, from laziness and from negativity. As Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to make a dua, na'udhu billahi min ajiz wa min kasl, that I seek refuge with Allah from negativity and from laziness. So alhamdulillah, this we haven't seen today. No laziness or negativity. However, I'd just like to make a few quick comments. One, if we call to mind, that Allah Azza wa Jal, that we hear in the Quran, we find from Quran, this ayah says, we find in Surah Munafiqun, وَلَلَهِ الْإِزَّةُ وَلِرَسُولِهِ وَلِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَكِنَ الْمُنَافِقِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Here, that, to Allah is the honor, all of the honor, al-Izzah. وَلِلَهِ الْإِزَّةُ. So Allah, to Him belongs the honor, and to His messenger. Number 2, to His messenger. And number 3, now, subhanallah, to the mu'mineen. So here, the same word, al-Izzah, is for Allah, is for His messenger, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it's for the mu'mineen. Now, if we are mu'mineen, then of course, obviously, we have an honor, we have an opportunity, rather, to participate in this honor. And this honor, al-Izzah, of course, as we know, is not a small thing. It's not. In the last maybe 1 minute, we'd just like to make maybe one more reminder. We'll take maybe 1 more minute, 60 seconds or so, about this Izzah. It's of course not a small thing. However, this Izzah is depending upon whether our Iman, are we really mu'mineen? Or are we something different from that? This Iman, what is this Iman? What is it? Well, of course, typically we say it's faith, It's faith, or it's having a kind of faith in Allah Azza wa Jal. However, the Iman, of course, as we know from our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he himself talked about Iman, that when he said that Iman is like a thawb, maybe jalabiyah is like a thawb, that the Iman itself becomes worn out, just like a cloth, like a robe can become worn out. So it has to be repaired. How do we repair the Iman? This reparation is through taqwa, of course, as we know. Taqwa, fear of Allah, warding off evil, staying away from evil. This is the repair, it's the guard, actually a guard, a sense of security. It secures the Iman. Taqwa is demonstrated, of course, by actions, like the actions that you've come here today. Everybody has traveled, gathered by the bed, put in very, very beautiful clothing, took ghusl, wudu, all these kind of things in preparation with hope that inshallah ta'ala will get some benefit out of this meeting today. So this is demonstrates taqwa. It's warding off of evil, going toward that of good. And as long as there's this kind of behavior, this kind of activity, then our Iman will be protected. So the iman remains strong. Right after that, we find from Surah Al-Baqarah, in the last few seconds, when we find immediately, right in the Quran, we open the Quran and we find immediately Allah is giving us instructions that will protect us for our entire life. So we find the first mention is taqwa. Hudan lil-muttaqin is the guidance for those who were of evil, for those who fear Allah. Hudan lil-muttaqin alladhina yu'minuna. So now we find iman, yu'min. So here we find that first is the mention of taqwa, secondly is the mention of iman. It's just a quick reminder that the honor really belongs to those who belongs to Allah, belongs to His Messenger, and belongs to the mu'mineen. Last point. Let's please remember that Rasul said that al-Muslimu musawi ka'isnan al-musht. And this, I believe, a reflection of what Sheikh al-Ghariyah was saying, that if we have any kind of differences or difficulties, then resolve those. Because Rasul said, Muslim musawi ka'isnan al-musht, that the Muslims are equal like the teeth of a comb. So the Muslims are equal, no matter where we came from, no matter what language, no matter how we look, no matter what we dress, no matter how much money, all these kind of things. No matter what kind of mansions we live in. If there is a difference, there is a difference in our taqwa. So inshallah ta'ala, may Allah make each and every one of us very successful and make us min al-mu'mineen, make us the true believers, but make us min al-muqarrabeen. Make us of those who are getting, near us, close to Allah and Jalla. But make us al-mukarrineen. Make us amongst those who are really have honor. Well, jazakumullahu khairan.
We are just sitting behind you, and any good input that we have in the process of our speech, inshallah, we'll try to support. Assalamu alaikum.
Speed to this process, because time is fast spent. The Surah will give us some more wisdom and to give us a little bit of direction, and then we just go based on the program sheet and to come to the point we want to do.
Alhamdulillah, nahmadu wa nasta'inu. La ilaha illallah waliy salihin. Wa ashhadu anna sayyidana wa habibana wa azimana wa karimana wa shafi'ana Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. اللهم صل على عبدك ورسولك ونبيك محمد صاحب المعجزات والآثار والدلالات والكرامات والأنوار وصلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأهل بيته الأخيار وأصحابه الأبرار والمهاجرين والأنصار والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أيها إخوة المسلمون، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, our host, Muslim brothers and sisters, we feel deeply honored by your comments, welcoming us as believers in Baytullah, in the house of Allah. Particularly when you made reference to the fact that Allah is informing us, Man dakalahu kana amina. Anyone who enters the house of Allah, that person will find security. That is more encouraging for us. My dear brothers and sisters, I'm also honored by your invitation to say a few things to you. I know you know, but it's a special honor for me to be called upon to say a few things to you. The Quran itself, one of the names of the Quran is dhikr, meaning reminder, constant reminder. But let me just give you a brief historical account about when the Prophet ﷺ left Mecca to Al-Madinah al-Munawwara. When he went to Al-Madinah, what did he try to do in the first place? And the reason I'm explaining this, because the foundation of our actions as believers, though we may call ourselves Mandingo, but the foundation should be based on Islam, because this is what we believe. As a believer, you cannot divorce yourself from the Sunnah of our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the Prophet of Islam والسلام, left Mecca and he went to Al-Madinah, first he established Masjid, the place of worship for the believers, the place of assembly for the believers. Then the second action he undertook was al-ukhuwatu fil Islam. He established Islamic brotherhood, unity, Islamic brotherhood. This was the action undertaken by the Prophet of Islam that we all confess that we are following. Al-ukhuwatu fil Islam, Islamic brotherhood. Now I want to talk to you. The Quran is teaching us something, and we have totally misconstrued this. Not only our tribe, but the rest of the, I can say the world community have misconstrued this ayah of the Quran in Surah Al-Hujurat. Allah is informing us, human beings, Ya ayyuhan, bismillahir rahmanir rahim, Ya ayyuhan nas, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha, وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَكَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا. You mankind, is that I have created you for male and female. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَكَبَائِلَ, and also made you into nations and tribes. Why? لِتَعَارَفُوا, to know each other. Now, to know, you can know sometimes and you try to ignore it, but to acknowledge it, it's a matter of must. You have to acknowledge it. Now, sometimes even in the Mandingo setting, you have the Mangamari, you have the Konyaga, the Buni, and all of that. All of that are important. The reason why Allah created you into nations and tribes is to know each other and acknowledge the affairs of your brothers, your community. Because, like for instance, if all of us, Allah just created us individually, you come like places like here, how will you even have an organization? You don't have the same thought. You don't have the same thought process. It would have been difficult. But Allah put us together like this, the ta'aruf, not to divide ourselves on the basis of personal interest. No. Now, our Rasul is informing us, you cannot be, a believer. Now, look at this. You cannot be a true believer until you love each other. لا تؤمنوا حتى تحبوا. You cannot be a true believer. You can't say a believer, wallahi, except you love each other. This is compulsory upon believers. Like the Imam said to you, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنِينَ إِخْوَةً. Allah say believers are but one single brotherhood. One single brotherhood. Allah is informing us, نَحْنُ أَوْلَادَ عَلَاتٍ مَعَشَرَ الْأَنْبِيَاءِ. He said, we are prophets, both from different mother. But dinuna wahid, but our religion is one. We are brothers. Masha'Allah al-Anbiya. Awlad alad. Children born of different mothers. Wa dinuna wahid. This is the focus. Our religion is one. In some other surah, at this Surah Al-Anfal, Allah said, فَأَصْلِهُ ذَاتِ بَيْنِكُمْ. Now this is the process we have come today. And this is my appeal to each and everyone. The focus should remain. The focus on idhukun. Qala Rasul al-Kareem. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us, your strength, idhukum ijtimaikum. Your strength lies in unity as believers. Wa dhullukum bi-iftiraqikum. But whenever you say this, our community is weak and people are defeating us, it's because of division among us. Even if not for ourselves, but don't we think about the tribe? Putting our tribe together, that is very essential. Compromise your individual interest because you want for this tribe to survive. You want for this tribe to continue to shine. In West Africa, there is no tribe like Mandingo. With all this respect, because Mandingos occupy almost most of the countries in West Africa. With all due respect to other tribes, if you look in Mali, in Senegal, even in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, in Liberia, in Guinea, in Cote d'Ivoire, all of the countries almost in West Africa, in Gambia, you are dominating. Now the survivor of that institution rests upon your shoulder, not personal interest. Please compromise your personal interest. People left their property from Mecca because they believe in the unity of Islam. They believe in the survivability of Islam. Left all their properties and their family members and go with our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because they wanted to see the survival of Islam. You can still do that. You are there. You are there. You are the hope. The beacon of hope for our brothers and sisters back home. But if we fight and force among ourselves, we are dashing away their hope. Until we can do greater things, wallahi al-azim. Leadership. And leadership, everyone cannot be at the same time. It's impossible. Of course, we are in a democratic nation, so we follow the footsteps of the whatever practices here. Not totally with the Sharia, because even the Quran talk about shira'atan wa minhaja. There's a secular law and also spiritual law in the Quran. And so, accepting the secular law here is not against Islam, as long as it's not violating the fundamental principles of Islam. If there is any law here that they should not perform is salat, of course you can accept that because that is against the fundamental principles. But if it's a law to guide the community, you have to follow that. But talking about leadership, leadership will come to the ornament or the supporters or whatever. Leadership is what they call amana. It's a trust. If you have been elected or selected, whichever way, as a leader, a Rasul or the Quran is teaching us to discharge that trust faithfully. You have to discharge that trust faithfully. But many times, when we are giving it's an obligation upon the leadership to unite the people. It's an obligation upon the leadership to be fair and honest with the leaders, with the people. One of the qualities of leadership is the Abdul Mulufa. A leader must be forgiving. Now, competition to be victorious or defeated. So why after the competition we still fight? This is the pronouncement. If I say I'm contesting for a leadership, all that I'm saying, I want to accept both either defeat or victory. So if you are defeated, it's about time to unite. But why are you going to get back then? Allah, when he came back to Mecca, the triumphant re-entry into Mecca, what did he do? He said, La tasriba alaykum al-yawm. No reproach on you. This is the man. The people fought him. They wanted to kill him many times. They killed most of his companions to destroy the religion. He came with forgiving heart because why Allah has given him victory. He said, La tasriba alaykum al-yawm. Let's see Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam, his brothers, they sold him into slavery for little or nothing. What kind of him in a zahirin? And they were so satisfied with whatever they did. And look at when the brothers came, there was a famine in the whole region, not only in Egypt. They had to travel from Palestine to come to Egypt to looking for food. Sayyidina Yusuf was in the best position to have suffered those people. But what did he do? What did he do? He forgave them. La tasriba alaykum yawm. Look at what he said. Like the Imam here was talking about taqwa. Look at the essence of Surah to Yusuf is summarized in just a very short phrase in the whole surah. It's Sayyidina Yusuf. Look at his response. It's innahu man yattaq wa yasbir fa inna Allah la yudi'u ajra al-muhsinin. It's anyone who fears Allah, who is conscious of Allah and exercise patience. Because when this lady wanted to seduce him, he feared Allah. When his brother died, they did all of this into him, he exercised patience. Innahu man yattaqi wa yasbir fa inna Allah ala la yudi'u ajra al-muhsinin. Wallahi, Allah will not reduce the reward of those who do good. And so now Yusuf, he became triumphant. He didn't come from Egypt, but he became the leader because of his patience, because of taqwa. Now, when I talk about Abdul Muluk, the best leader among us is the one who fulfilled these three conditions as mentioned by Rasul. Arafa. You have to be forgiving. You went into competition, Allah has given you victory. It's more than reacting again. Wallahi, Allah has given you victory. Arafa, you have to be forgiving. Wal Jud, you have to share. Even if it's greeting. That's the way we in America, everybody, we don't have enough. But if people come to even offer them, if it's water, share with them. Well, Jude, they don't have to ask you, well, I did. Now, this is the most difficult one. You have to be just. Now, justice here is not just judging between two brothers who come to you. No, that's one way. If two brothers come to you, they explain, say, well, my brother, you are right, you are wrong. You apologize to them. Yeah, that's one way. But what about if something happened between you and one of your members? What would be your position? When you have power, you can say, well, I don't want to listen to you. And then you look upon yourself. You say, well, even though I'm in leadership today, but I wronged you. Please forgive me. Can we do that? And this is exactly what our Rasul is teaching us. Whether we like it or not, I'm not speaking for anyone here. I'm speaking for what the Quran says, what the Hadith say, the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also understanding fully what's going on in the community. I have to say, you asked me to say. So I'm not going to say what will please us individually, but I'm going to say exactly what ought to be said. This ummah, this is the ummah, Allah himself is referring to ummatan wasatan, the most moderate community. Ummatan. Why we go to extremes? The way we fight each other, even on the internet. What do we do with the enemies if we were to fight the enemies? Ummatan wasatan is supposed to be moderate. But this moderacy should not just come from the followers, it also come from leadership. Ummatan wasatan. That's why Allah has given you a very unique position. لِتَكُونَ عَلَى نَاسِ الشُّهَدَاءِ. You're going to be witnesses against people, generations that passed before you. How come? Like Allah told the Prophet ﷺ, وَكُلًّا نَقُصَ عَلَيْكَ مِنْ أَنْبَى رُسُلٍ لِنُثَبِّتَ بِهِ مَا نُثَبِّتَ بِهِ فُؤَادَكَ. I have given you the history of the Prophet that passed before you in order for you to be, that can make your heart to be, because difficulties will come your way. This iman, this faith, this our religion, wallahi, will always be placed on trial. Until the day of Qiyamah, that will always be. But please, gentlemen, one focus should be the unity of our tribe, of our community. Leadership, followers, we all have obligation. If we fight each other the way we fight, like what we do to our enemies, wallahi, what we do, I want to ask individuals, please think about that. If we fight the way we fight vehemently against each other, what do we do to our enemies? Please, hypocrisy in Islam is not good also. When I mention about hypocrisy, there are some people who want to be on all sides. How come in any community you always find people like this? I come to you, I want you to be my friend. Allah himself has described these people. They want to be secure with you. They want to have a secure position with you. As I leave from here, I go to other brother. The thing where Abraham said about you is the worst thing ever. You do that because I want to have a secure position with you. They don't have no one side. This is not good in Islam. Wallahi, it's not good. Look at Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul, what he did to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And knowledge is not about age; it's about Allah's gift to people. Abdullah bin Salul, when Ghazwat Uhud was about to ensue against Medina, the second major battle when Islam Muslims fought. Also, there was no wahy, there was no revelation to him as to how to proceed to fight this battle. He gathered all his followers, his companions. By the way, Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul is the chief hypocrite of Al-Madinah. So I also gathered these people to consult. The elders suggested that they should remain in Al-Madinah. People like Sa'ad bin Abu, let us go outside of Al-Madinah to wait for the enemies. There was no wise there. The Prophet being wise, he listened to the youngsters. Now the reason why hypocrisy is not good, because you can destroy an institution before you even know it. That didn't go down well with Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul, because he said, why the Prophet would listen to the young people? People like 14, 15 years old. And then these are old people. So he withdrew with the army in the face of a major battle, fierce battle against Islam. 1/3 of the army he withdrew with the force and go back into Al-Madinah. This is what he did, to destroy Islam. But look at what the Prophet did for him also. His son, Abdullah bin Ubay bin Salul, his son said to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after all the battle, before telling you what happened in the battle, if you want to give order to kill my father, wallahi, he said, I will be the one to go and kill him. Look, he said, I will kill him. I will kill my father because of what he did. Look at it. Allah. Do you know what was the response of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The response from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He said, do you want to say, for people to say that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is killing his companions? Look at the most forgiving. This is the guy who called the Prophet almost died in that battle. Yes, companions have to shoot. They broke his tooth. Yes, in that battle. Look at this. If the Prophet can forgive, in order for this institution to survive, you ought to mustaqim, like the Imam was saying, you have to practice, you have to find it, or emulate the footsteps of our sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is the danger that hypocrisy among us, our unity will break down. Wallahi, if we listen to these hypocrites. I'm not making reference to anybody, I'm just making historical references, analysis about what is happening, what has happened before, and it will still happen affect our existence. Your followers. Sometimes you may take some decisions, immediate decisions, because maybe you don't have enough time. But when you have time, it's very essential to consult. Islam is teaching us this. You have to consult. Allah is teaching Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He shall consult them in the affairs of Islam. Consult with them. This is essential, because if you consult and agree, it will not be the leadership doing it. It will be everyone involved. Please do the consultation, and so that the people feel part and parcel of what they. And then your position as a leader, Sayyidul Qawmi Khadimukum. The leader of the people is the servant. This is a position. It's not superiority. It's about what? Serving the people. That's why he asks. He say, yeah, when you say you elect me, you say you make me a servant. Insults will come. But please, don't think about your personal dignity and glory. Think about, if I accept this, will this bring unity in my community? Will this make my brothers? Wallahi. You are what? Ummatan wasatan. Ummatan wahid. This is why if you look at Allah's name, the Tawheed, Tawheed Muhammad, let's not like to use God. Because if you add S, in the English what they call language, if you add S to God, it becomes God. God. So you have plural. In Allah, there is no synonym, there is no what they call mustana to Allah. Allah is Allah. Allah is Allah. This is the one. The solid foundation for our religion is their unity. That's why Allah is a hang on the cable. That's not talking about that electricity cable out there to hang on. It's the religion that they're teaching us together. Wala tafaraku. Do not get away. Do not break up. Wala tafaraku. Wala tafaraku. Waskuru na'matallahi alaykum. It says you should also remember the favor upon you as believers. Allah is telling the believers then, and then that also applies to us. Waskuru ni'matallahi idh kuntum a'dan, when you people were enemies. Fa'alafa bayna qulubikum. Allah brought your hearts together as believers. So I want, after all of these beautiful sayings from our imams, and what I'm, please listen. Allah, because if you were to spend everything that Allah is telling Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, everything in the dunya, in order to unite the hearts of those people who came to Islam later, you will not be able to unite their heart, but Allah is the one that does that. Please, and this will be my last comment. وَإِن تَنَزَعْتُمْ فِي الشَّيْءٍ وَإِن تَنَزَعْتُمْ فِي الشَّيْءٍ. My brothers, my sisters, my friends, if you have any dispute among you as believers, فَرُدُوهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ. Please think about Allah. Bring it back to Allah. This is the book of Allah. Wallahi, Islam is everything. It governs from human embryo to its full development. From the day of the creation of the earth to the end of time, the Quran governs everything. It covers everything also. Everything we need to know. Anything regarding human existence, we have the rules and revelation in there. So please, if you don't know, come to our imams. Come to our imam. In tanaza'tum fi shay'in faruduhu ila Allah. But why? Even the dispute, Allah is teaching us, wala tanazza'u. Do not fall yourself into dispute. Atafshalu wa tazhaba rihukum. If you did, wallahi, it's you will lose focus. Atafshalu. This is what Allah is teaching us. Allah who created us, He knows us better than us. He knows us better than we know ourselves. When you fall into dispute, it will cause you to lose focus. If we are fighting among ourselves, the objective will be lost. Even the organizational interest will be gone away from us. If we do that, what happens to us? Not only that we lose focus, the power you have, wallahi, will go away from you. One finger cannot take. Like I can't take this. It's as simple. This finger I cannot take this. But if I put it together like this, see, it's very easy. I can easily take this. But one finger cannot take it. So this is it. I want to say to you, our tribe must be based on unity. This is what we saw our old people doing. Koyaka, Boni, Mangamari, Bamana, not important. What is important? Madingo. That unity. And it must be based on Islamic teachings. It's not important. Oh, the Koyaka people like that, the Mangamari people like that, the Boni people like that. Nobody is more important. Wallahi, inna akramakum indallahi atikakum. The best of you is one who fears Allah most the most. So why are we disputing among ourselves? Please, we have other speakers to speak, but please, unity should be the final goal. Let us reconcile. Reconciliation, like I mentioned to you, the Prophet reconciled with people who wanted to kill him. Brothers, we fought, but the battle is over. Unity should be in sight. We should focus ourselves to bring the people together. The people back home, the little things you work for here, you send it back to them, it can make them happy. But when they hear that you are united here, it will make them more happy than the money you send them. Wallahi. But if they hear that we are not together here, it will give them more trouble because they are so far away from us. More trouble. Everyone cannot be there at the same time. Be patient. If you are in leadership, if you are not in leadership, the same way you want, if you are there, people to treat you. If you are there, treat the other men like that too. And then if you are fighting the leadership, the day you get there too, you should expect the same thing. We don't want that. I want to thank you for organizing this organization for FELMAUSA. It's very important. Mandingos uniting, wallahi, is very important. And if we did that, we become a very formidable force in West Africa or in Africa, as a matter of fact. I want to wish you Allah's guidance and blessing, because like we say, we make dua, wallahi. We make dua. Like Imam, we are asking to make special dua for our unity. Wallahi. We ask Allah's blessing upon this gathering. May Allah soften our hearts and our minds. We may be strong. Shaitan is busy. Wallahi. Shaitan says he will come from in front of us, from behind us, from our right, from our left, from above and below us, only to confuse us. But you must fight to be among the ibadallah al-mukhlisin. Look at the beautiful names Allah has gathered for you. Al-Muslimin, Al-Mu'minin, Ibadallah. Those who have surrendered, those who have faith, and those who are servants of Allah. And you are the servant of Allah. Al-Muslimin, Al-Mu'minin, Ibadallah. So I like to close with dua. First reading Surah Al-Fatiha, and then make short dua, and then we have other speakers to speak. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم ارحم ضعفنا وبلغنا مما يرضيك أعمالنا وأختم بالباقيات الصالحات أعمالنا أستر الأورات وآمن الأورات أستر الأورات وآمن الروعات أصل أوراتنا وعقد حاجاتنا اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من خيبة الرجاء ومن الدار الداء ومن شماتة الأعداء ومن الصلب بعد العطاء اللهم بارك لنا في أرزاقنا ارزقنا الحلال وبارك لنا فيه وبعد بيننا وبين الحرام مهما كان كثيرا كما بعدت بين المشرق والمغرب اللهم رسلنا بعيوبنا اللهم رب لنا أولادنا كما ربيتنا اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا مرحوما وتفرقنا منا ولا بيننا شكيا ولا محروما اللهم احشرنا في زمرة النبيين وتحت رواية حبيبنا اللهم عودنا هونا ولا تفتنا بعد ولا تحرمنا أجرا اللهم اسقنا بعدها أبدا لا ننمو بسنته وتوفنا على ملته ولا تفرق بيننا وبينه يوم القيامة حتى تدخلنا مدخلا آمين آمين يا نعم المولى ويا نعم النصير غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير وصلى الله على البشير النذير سيدنا محمد خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين اللهم استرنا بسترك الجميل اللهم استرنا بسترك الجميل اللهم استرنا بسترك الجميل الذي سترت معنا بالرحمة سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
To shorten this process because time is fast spent, we basically going to go straight to the crux of the matter. We got the TRC people here to talk to us very briefly, but we will be going straight to. One of the reasons why we came to Milwaukee was to basically foster the peaceful coexistence of our brothers and sisters here, and then to actually have another ceremony. So what we want to do at this point in time, because we already had the Secretary General of the Women Organization giving us the welcome arrangement, of the organizing committee, basically that is taking care of all of these organizations to come and give us what I would call belligerent parties to us to resolve this situation as we see it.
Thanks and appreciation to all of you for coming, responding to our invitation, the highest level. We also want to express our deepest thanks and appreciation to our Imam That was a powerful message. Music is nothing if your audience. By Brother Dupe, we hope that the audience here have ears to hear. And we also like to pray that those of us, the few of us who have come here, must be those who are capable of seeing with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Because as the chairman of the board of directors of FELMAUSA just lamented, the most important issue here is to be able to resolve issues, conflict that has existed between some of our brothers here for some long time. And the reason for selecting Milwaukee was one of the paramount focus so that this issue can be able to be resolved among our brothers. That's why FELMAUSA decided to have Milwaukee selected to have the inauguration here. And that also expresses the viewpoint that FELMAUSA, sorry for long distance. So we will deeply want to say that we want to welcome you, and we hope that the message given by our brothers up here must be adhered to. We must have the ears to hear what has been expressed.
This is Mufrad and the other one is Jama.
This whole section ends. The owner or Brother Dupe can once more come to close this after the brothers have given us that version of the story and expressed their willingness to resolve these issues. So I want to say once more, thank you very much for coming. And as the brothers from Milwaukee have already officially welcomed us, we want to say thank you and welcome Fee at home. We want you to be one of the part of the peacemaking process to be able to resolve these things. Please participate behind the door to be able to resolve these things as quickly as we can. Thank you.
And we'd like to call on Mr. Conan, Mr. Mohammed Conan. Abraham, because today we have all vowed to community. That's why we drove 15 5 hours to be here. I want to have a practical resolution. And in the eyes of the Imam and in this very holy place, I want us to hear from these brothers. Because if I leave for here to go back to New Jersey, I want to make sure, and with the president, with the administration of FELMAUSA, I want to make sure that there is peace alive in this beautiful community. You have stood, you've done a lot for us as a people. For some of us, if something affects one Madinga person, or one Muslim, or one human, or one Liberian, affect every Liberian. One of the utmost reason we agendaed the FELMAUSA arrangement is to serve as a beacon of hope for the rest of Liberia. And that's why we think that unity should be the hallmark of all of our actions. And so we are asking that these brothers come forward. Tell us what is the practical reason for peace in this place? What do they want us to pursue to bring about some peaceful coexistence? We've had some tete-a-tete before in Mr. Bennett's place, but I want to, Mr. Bennett, with all of these intentions, to come and practicalize that here in the eyes of the Jamaat, so we can resolve that in our call everybody else. We'll do practical resolution right now. So, Mr. Bennett, your turn.
Assalamu alaikum. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kenny is not here. I'm sorry that he has to go and pick up one of our elders. But anyway, we're just going to proceed. Well, the mere fact that we are here today speak volume of our intention. We have had a lot of consultative talking with Mr. Kone, along with AB and Basik and all the stakeholders in this whole conflict. Peace, the word peace is a relative thing, you know. You have to mean it, you have to work, you have to understand, and it comes with a lot of stuff. We have had problems, we have differences in policy, but it has not rise to the level where we refuse any Madigo gathering because we have male differences. I personally can sit here and on behalf of the group that we are 100% committed to peace.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Walillahi alhamd.
There's no other interest that's bigger than this interest that all the speakers have elaborated on. Mr. President, you want me to continue? Thank you. I have to. Okay. All right. That's Mr. Kwame. But you can see the Kwame just dominated everything. Another Kwame just came in. Oh, okay, the sheriff here too. All right. Basically, this madness today is being put to rest by God's grace. With the support of all of our friends and brothers, despite we had some opposition to the formation of FELMAUSA, our crisis is older than FELMAUSA. But it progresses into other stuff and it go beyond the understanding of the common man. We all made mistakes. We all have had some misstep during the beginning of this conflict. But as I speak to you right now, we all have clear conscience to put this madness to end. It's affecting our women, it's affecting our children, and it's even affecting generation yet unborn. The conflict, this is not about me, it's not about Kenny, it's not about Connie, it's not about any other person here. Whatever that affects one Madigo man, I'm not going to be everywhere to defend my side. You know, it's going to affect everybody. So not only we talk peace, we have to work to support this peace. We have to have positive peace. You know, we have to have positive peace. We have to respect each other. We have to respect authority as we would like to be respected. What you give in, that's what you get out. So these things have been resolved behind closed doors. We may have had other conditions attached to it, but the mere fact that we came to the table to discuss this issue speaks volume that we are committed 100% to the resolution of this conflict. And hopefully we're going to move this process forward. We talk behind closed doors, we consult with each other, and everybody said, well, this is the end of this madness and it's going to be over by today. Whatever condition we had, those were just part of the process, but it is not a condition that we put there. Without this, no peace, you know. That's not what we meant. If anyone ever thought that, they misunderstood us, and we do not want to be misconstrued that, okay, we are opposing to peace because we have some minor condition. Our commitment to peace is unconditional.
Allahu Akbar. No, you make the takbir. The Imam, we are in the masjid. Yes. Allah. Takbir. Allah. Takbir. Allah. Takbir. Allah. Walillahi alhamd.
All right. I know the more tentative issue here to be discussed is the website. We have two websites. Whatever reason that brought the two website issues to Milwaukee, that's something that we all may have had some mistake to do with that. The issue with the website, once we are part of the process, it's going to be surrendered to the appropriate authority, and it should not be used to use the website to venge anger on someone else. Our understanding of the whole process and any other like-minded person within this audience, within the website, the both websites should run alongside with each other, but they should be controlled by one single authority. That's our understanding. And that the person want to commit one of the website to our local community issue, that's also fine. That's why we came away. But these things, they are not conditioned to hold or beg for people. So with that, I rest my case.
There's no defeat in it.
Butters, you want to say something? Who's Butters? Are you okay? Over the weekend, over the past week, Minnesota Mandingo Association and Reborn at DFC, actually they are in peaceful coexisting in Minnesota. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Of the peace. But we like to call on the imam here to actually give us a few words.
Well, I think this is what everybody wanted. My administration wanted, my people wanted, and the people of Islam wanted. And this is one of the main reasons when we decided or accepted to host the first inauguration ceremony of FELMAUSA. I knew it was an opportunity to bring the community together, and I embraced that opportunity and take advantage of it. Alhamdulillah, the main goal that I had has been met. We as brothers and sisters, as our imams already said previously, differences through the helps of our brothers and sisters. As a leader, I have nothing much but to thank you guys for your efforts, for bringing this community together, and that's just it. Thank you. And 1 second, please. Mr. Siak, do you have something to say? He was the first person to come to Milwaukee, and we follow and others follow as well. So he's the sacrificial lamb for Milwaukee as well.
Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, the people from America, Johnny Danko de la Vie, Calaburique, no Canfo, wa Bina Vakuma Sucanelo. So, Madame, Comini. We don't hear you. I want the marketing so on mobile. Oh, Imam. I want to speak Okay, thank you. Imam, I'm very sorry, but you know, these are my people. I know. I'm the most excited man today here. When I came here in 1995, I was only Mandingo in this mosque. So when I see people here today talking about reconciliation, talking about togetherness. 10 years ago, you only have conflict or misunderstanding if you guys are more than 1 or 2. If you are alone, who can you reconcile with? Who can you fight with? So I think reconciliation, peace, excuse me, everything came upon our population. So I'm the most excited man. This is why I say I want to speak Mandingo. Yes. So, Imam, can I go ahead now?
Yeah. I'll translate for you, sir.
Thank you.
Let me go ahead.
Madam, I need you.
Brothers and sisters, thank you.
Zawali bi katimi sawapoka. Kama so nedale yano osa itani sabali. Nena lumina me titiano.
I'm very happy today for being here because 10 years ago when I came here, there were no Mandingo person.
Mo yomja misi na bi. Dena namunga misi la no na posile takanaya.
When I came to the mosque here, I took the bus, I ride the bus to get over here.
After a month.
After a month, I found people who showed me this area.
Now, there are a lot
of Mandingo people here. To me, that is a blessing.
So
if you see confusion or conflict among us, it's because of population growth. I've been here for 10 or so years, and if I have been here by myself, who could I fight with?
So,
and this is all because of unity. The reason why we ask one another to do things is because of the importance of one another.
Hello, President Wiman.
The president of WIMA is my brother.
Secretary of FELMAUSA WIMA
The secretary of WIMA is my, how do you call it? Nephew. Mami Belete is a friend of mine. JD is my partner in progress. And what can I do?
So,
Uncle.
Independent man.
I'm calling myself independent man among those people.
Me ga kere kuma we ga ni sawa. Ngo ben ga mi na me ya. Slama ya. Adote ko be sela be me ya ni slama ya serela. Amana ga me ya ni slama ya la. So mali mawu. Ndafaka kuma la jinja. Nagapo de kuma bimbe kasi. Wala ga na pa me ga.
That's true.
It ya kawu. Le na ni ya no. Come on, please.
JD was his brother-in-law, uncle, and Brother Billy is his friend, and he's among them as an independent person. And there is a conflict going on. However, if you see them resolving that conflict, that makes him really, really happy. However, he wanted to remind the audience, they brought the Billy people to Milwaukee. So therefore, if he asks them to stop no more conflict, they should stop. And if they do not, he's going to leave town.
So, kuma suya la uzana da biya kuma mboku ka dawo yasiya. Ai ni ce ala isa. Ala baryamna dana ala jiriwa. Ala sote na kuli. Yano dunia fan me ya slama ala be korota. Ala moga mo chomo ukole. Ala mola kana. Ala hanu noya. Ayuna mo magbembi ala mudullah ala be korse ibara helalo ala mo bema. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
We get to you very soon. What we want to do, we want to make reference to the elder here, because this person is all about elders here, and they bear wisdom, and Imam Dugler is kind of very hard. We ask the elder here. I'd like to now take the opportunity to call the vice president, which actually vice president elect for administration. No, we call the, I don't know which one of them will speak.
Letole Mamiata Jubate. Mate Salif. I am married to Vamuye Raider of the Federation of Madingo Association. We came to Milwaukee not only for the inauguration, but to ensure that peace prevails among our brothers and sisters in Milwaukee. But I see all the men here. I got one question to ask. Where are the women in Milwaukee? Because I know the confusion that have been existing between or among the people in Milwaukee here, the women got part to play in it. It is often said that women are the custodian of humanity. Can Milwaukee Peace Conference survive without the women? I put this forward to the Milwaukee Madingo people. If the women are not here tonight, on behalf of FELMAUSA, we challenge you. Put the women together. Put the women together and have a peace talk of the Milwaukee women, of the Milwaukee Madingo Women Association as well. My husband and somebody made for us, or my brother and somebody made for us, they will always come, they think here between Mr. A and myself. They think here between Mr. X and myself. You know? But I would always tell my husband, hey baby, forget what I think. We need to forge ahead as a Madingo people. Having gone through almost 12, 13 years of civil war in Liberia, one of the objectives of FELMAUSA is to put the Madingo people together. Put them together so that we can be aware and know each other's problem. The time for violence is over. This is time for Madingo unity.
Takbir.
Takbir. This is time to reconcile with each other. But my brothers and sisters, can you reconcile? Can you really, really have peace if the women are not involved?
Yes.
I can tell you, This is partial. It is partial until you can have the total involvement of women. You need to involve the women. Look, I was reading, I have read the Holy Quran, I have read the Bible, and I have read the Torah. There is a voice in the Torah that states that the women were created from the side bone of the men. Why did God? Okay, they did that because they wanted for the women to be the companion of the men. Why God didn't go in the bush, find a stake and say, you are taking this stake here to make woman out of it. They took the side bone of the men. So the Milwaukee men, we only here as FELMAUSA, and we're here to talk peace and to have our inauguration. But I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed. Where are the women? We need them. This is Mahaya Masache. She came from all the way New York. And this is another lady I know from Moravia. Malama. Yeah, I think she's from Minnesota too. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is, on behalf of the Federation, on behalf of my family, we are happy to be here to form part of this peace talk, but you need the total involvement of the women. I thank you.
Thank you very much. Generation, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I seek refuge in Allah from the rejected shaitan in the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. Before I say anything further, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Dr. Eric Bram from Chicago, to be here today to participate. As Milwaukee Madingo Association for having allowed us to be here today. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Liberia has come to America, to us. It has gone to Europe. It's in the West African sub-region. So that's why we're here. That is systematically engaging its diaspora population as well as the people in the country where these violations have occurred. So the Liberian TRC is making history on several fronts. But at another opportunity, hopefully we'll go more in depth in some of the mandates of the Commission. But again, you said, please, let's have your attention, please. I'll be very quick. That bill. I'll be very, very quick. I know time has been fast spent and we're very cognizant of that. But we, as Madingo people, we must recognize this process. We must participate. And we will talk more about that. We all know the very many reasons why it is necessary that we participate. But just to talk a little bit about the process, I know hopefully tonight there will be another opportunity, so I won't take all of your time. But this basically, Minnesota Advocates for Human Rights is an international human rights organization that has the mandate as well to establish accurate historical record of what happened in Liberia during this period, as well as to correct or rectify the history that led to injustices, that led to conflict, and that led to marginalization. The Commission is as well interested in human rights violations that may have happened to you. This brochure you have here again will talk a little bit about that may have happened to you, to your family, to your community, and your recommendations and opinion for moving forward. For reform, systemic reform such as security sector reform, judicial reform, legal reform, and civil sector and civil society reform. So we all have something in this TRC process, regardless of our views, regardless of our opinions. Because the Commission's work will end next year, or probably the following year, but it is only a springboard, a beginning to several other justice or transitional justice processes. Those who are interested in prosecution or justice or mere reconciliation or compensation, whatever it is, let us participate in the TRC process, give our stories, and testify, give our testimonies, during the public hearing space as well, I encourage all of us to participate. So tonight, we will be at the ball. We will have a table with, again, this will be literature, and I apologize for having passed this literature around when other discussions were taking place. We didn't mean to be disruptive, but we also realized that time had been fast spent, and we wanted to have the opportunity so that we can read these, in going into the program. And that's why we're here tonight. So we were anticipating that events like this will have had a longer period of time where, say 10 minutes or 15 minutes, where we could just ask people's views. Perhaps that's possible in the next 2 minutes, I don't know. For people to just comment freely about what they feel about the process, perhaps what happened to them, and then Eric will just take the notes, he will take notes and record them. No one's name will be attached to that, because the Commission has also authorized us to take statements like that, or group statements or group discussions. But again, tonight we will make an announcement, and those of you who may be so inclined to give your statements privately, we have people here who are trained to take statements, and we'll be happy to provide that. We're here fully ready to do that. So again, I'd like to thank the leadership. I'd like to thank everyone for having listened to us. And indeed, before I close, as someone from mediation background, the resolution, the reconciliation process that we witnessed here today was very beautiful. And we appreciate that we in Minnesota we've been observing this very keenly and of course have a lot of interest in this. But what I will appeal to the FELMAUSA leadership, these parties behind closed doors somewhere, put particle things on paper, okay? It's not an agreement that's okay, it must be enforced like this. But for instance, in the website issue, I know you can handle that, but just as an appeal so that you don't overlook that aspect, so that there are other nitty-gritty issues that should be resolved with the leadership, with the core group, before we leave from there, to ensure that this peace is truly a lasting peace, and to involve the women. Because as we sat back there, we kept asking ourselves, where are the sisters, where are the mothers? So let us involve them, and we're happy to be here as part of the TRC, as a Truth Commission process to witness an actual reconciliation. As we're very honored to be here. We thank you very much.
You have power over all things. اللهم افرج علينا صبرا وثابت قدامنا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم آمين. Allah, pour down upon us patience and consistency, and make our footsteps firm, and give us victory over the unbelievers. اللهم افرج علينا صبرا وتوفنا المسلمين. Amen. Allah, pour down upon us patience and consistency, and do not let us die unless we die as Muslims. Amen. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minal zalimin. There is no God but you, Allah, you alone. So glory be to you who is the Almighty. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. اللهم اكرمنا بشفاعة نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وسلم. And Allah, give us the shafa. Give us the shafa of our Prophet, of the Prophet Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم. May the peace and prayers be upon him and upon his family. Ameen. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Al-Fatiha.